Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and lovers of drones everywhere, welcome to Thursday Night Live with Tater Rogers. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, baby, how y'all doing? What's up, boys and girls?
Live from Louisiana.
Louisiana, man, that's where it's hot as Hades.
I tell you what, man, you got quite a place there, man. Tell me all about your double wide.
Well, let's see. We had a single wide till the first tornado hit. Then we got a double wide after that.
Yeah, I'm just kidding, of course. But and you actually went through some bad weather and it tore up your place for realsies.
Yes, sir.
Are you okay now? Are you all right?
Yeah, we're good to go, man. I got a new roof, and I couldn't believe how much it helped with the heating and cooling, man. I'm a happy camper.
Excellent, excellent. Well, we're going to talk to Tater tonight. He's the co-host, first-time co-host. Please make him feel welcome. It's going to be... There's a lot of show to get to tonight. I promise to keep it under 3 hours. I promise. Our guest tonight is Csaba Singer. He's in Germany. He's the CEO and co-founder of H-Aero, the company that makes these things.
It's
a little blimp with a camera on it. And so
cool.
It's so cool. And we're going to talk to him. It's going to be like 2 a.m. So he's staying up for us. So that's going to be
really nice.
Very, very interesting. And he has chosen to speak English tonight. So we appreciate the hell out of that. And also tonight, the drone news, the weekly bow chart. I will have video from not only Mindfield, but I'll also have video from my journey to Maryland to get my car aboard the little plane. All that and so many more surprises. But first, ladies and gentlemen, they keep the lights on. They're our favorite sponsor. I, of course, am talking about the one, the only, Pigeon Jerky.
You'll enjoy Pigeon Jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. You'll enjoy Pigeon Jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow.
Yeah.
And it's full of fiber to make them go.
Here we go.
You'll enjoy Pigeon Jerky,
the Cadillac of processed meats. Yeah. All right. Wait, where are we? Where are we? There we are. When I took the mask off, it took my glasses with it. I couldn't see anything.
That mask was so good, Ken. I thought it was CGI you had there going on the fly, man.
My glasses stuck in there. Oh, that's terrible. Anyway, this mask was one of my birthday presents that I got awesome. at Mindfield. I didn't ask for birthday presents, but I got some. And this is awesome. This is fantastic. Permanent part of the show. And that was given to me in this bag, drizzled with bird poop.
Oh, man, that's the best way to get it.
Yeah, this is from JT Aerial Photography, John Taylor. Thank you very much, John Taylor.
That was awesome, brother.
And everybody, I wish I could include all the wonderful gifts, and there were so many people there. It was 3 times as big as last year. And
times the crashes?
You know what? The only real bad thing that happened, what happened to Chris Hope.
Oh, dang, Brother Hope.
Yeah, Brother Hope was there.
Yeah.
And he lost his drone and he lost a DJI action camera there. So if we can just have a moment of silence for the one casualty of Mindfield. It's not really silent if we're playing the bugle, is it? But anyway, Chris is watching tonight, and goodness me, it looks like it might be a super chat train. I did want to thank everybody for the early super chats. Let me go ahead and thank them first. We got a couple new members, and WHM. Thank you so much. I can't really read it. It's so small. But also these here. Thank you so much, Philip. And TMC, thank you so much. All right. My goodness, they're coming in right now. Let's see if I can read these. It's been Very difficult to get this show together for this Thursday in particular because of my car adventure. It took a day out of my week that I couldn't afford the time for.
Yep.
But let me scroll back up here. TMC3D, $10. Thank you so much. He says, it's taco night, and I accidentally squeezed fresh lime juice all over my TX16S. Guess I better learn to juicy flick.
Hey, I like that.
Yeah,
that might be a new term, juicy flick.
Juicy flick.
Don't let Mr. Steele hear that.
No. Arco Drone Solutions, $5. Thank you, man. He says the winner of the unfortunate name contest, Soranus. So, you know, I gotta tell you, Art, I love Uranus, and I love you too. But I really love Uranus, or is it Uranus?
He does.
I think
it
might be Uranus. I'm not sure. But thank you, Art, for the $5. TJ Grady, met him out at Minefield, $20. A very happy birthday to Chris Hope. Oh, that's right. He's having his birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Chris.
You don't look 70.
He doesn't look a day older than 72.
I don't know how old he is. But Media Mike, thank you. $76.91. Media Mike, $20. He says, good evening, Ken and Tater. Great to see you in the co-host seat tonight, Tater.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Glad to be here, man.
We're going to have some fun with Tater later on, and you'll have a chance to win this. I don't know if you eagle-eyed viewers have noticed this back here. This is a light, the new desk light from LoonCube.
Ooh.
So this is a high-value prize tonight, okay? Somebody's going to win it, and we're going to play a game with Mr. Tater.
Right.
Metro Drones, $20. Thank you, Metro Drones. Happy TNL Joners. Metro Drones came to Minefield, and he offered up as a prize just to give away, because he's awesome, a Mini 2.
Metro Drones?
Yeah.
Man, that is really nice of you to do that, man.
The big prize was from Metro Drones. Thank you, Metro Drones. And he had mugs and everything.
Thank you.
He is. Mappers 2, $5. Let the train going. Let's get the train going. Yeah. Thank you so much. And Eric Swanson with $5. $5 more for the Zoom Fund. Oh boy. Yeah. I have a story that I'll share for those interested in my dumb car. Rob Muller, all the way from Haarlem, the Netherlands, with a €2. Choo-choo from Haarlem. I'm going to share a video from him tonight where his drone was attacked.
Ooh, by what?
Oh, you'll just have to wait and see. That's the art of the tease, my friend.
Oh, I like it.
And Alan, a.k.a. Alien Applewhite, with a $10, jumping on the train. Next stop to Parts Unknown. Yes, indeed. Speaking of Parts Unknown, if you're a member, and thank you for becoming a member, you get to see the bonus content that we filmed just prior to going live. And I got a gift from Alexis, a box that we opened up that she sent, a care package. And there were Parts Unknown in there.
You really need to be a member just to see what this is. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Don't say anything.
I'm not going to
give it away. Anything. Okay. And Drone Rob, with a $2.13. All aboard, he says.
All aboard, let's get it.
Joseph Moylan Carter. I always stumble on that name, but 2-pounder from him. Thank you, Europeans. Appreciate it. Watching your show from UK is the highlight of my week. And I always thank you guys for staying up, because it is like 1 a.m. or something crazy over there. So,
and it's a school night too.
All right. So for staying up, it must mean that this show is somewhat entertaining too, and I appreciate that. I will endeavor to keep doing it. World Drone Community, hey man, thanks for coming out to Minefield. $10 from them. If it's not epidemic sound, it's crap. That's crap. True. There's links in the description if you want copyright-free music for your YouTube videos. And remember, if it's not epidemic, what, Tater?
It's crap.
He's got his own echo. That's awesome, sir. It was great to meet you. Thank you for letting me fly your $20,000 drone. I appreciate the hell out of that. I flew Matrice 600.
Wow.
Yeah, that was fun. Wow, they're really coming in. Thank you, guys. Northside Hawk Drone and Tech with, I think it's an Aussie $2. I was hospitalized during the week. All good now. Oh, great,
good.
Great to see you're feeling better. And
I'm glad it.
Kaka Poo Poo Head. VIP with the $2. It's worth $2 just to hear me say your name, isn't it? Cockapoopo Head.
That's a hell of a screen name.
Premix. Only a few would know. Yes. If you're a rotary engine owner, you know what premixing is. It's very important, especially in the Series 1. Those two guys out there that know what the hell we're talking about. Randy Hale, you're a hell of a guy, and you just became a member, and I thank you very, very much. Welcome to the Heron Birds.
Welcome to the club, baby.
You're now in the special club. You not only get access to all the member content that we put out there, but you get that cool little birdie up next to your username, and you give access to all the emojis. Matt Bugby aerial views with the $5. I've been waiting for the next episode of the Rotary Rocket. Yeah, when I'm at the height of something going wrong, I don't think to pull out my camera to cherish that moment for all time, but I will tell you the story. And TMC 3D with a $10 super sticker.
Stickers, I like stickers, yes I do.
All right. Clocked with a 4-pounder. And, man, is the caboose even in sight? This is awesome. Mr. FPV, who is out at Minefield with a $10. Minefield was awesome again this year. Good to meet a lot of you. And I know that Billy Tripp, the sculptor, the artist, he was excited to have us out there. And he's looking forward to Minefield 3.0 next year.
Ooh, Minefield 3D.
Yeah, 3D.
Yeah.
Chris Hope, thanks, man. $20. Thanks to everyone who helped look for my bird at Minefield. It was great to meet everyone. Yeah, I think one of the townspeople must have picked it up because we looked.
What kind of bird was it?
It was an FPV quad.
Oh,
it was FPV.
damn.
Yeah, but he found the camera, but it was broken. Cliff Combs, cliffhanger photo with a 333. Thank you so much. Looking forward to the Minefield and Zoom reports. That is the caboose, and one more member. Thank you, World Drone Community, for becoming a member. Welcome to the Pigeon Jerky Gang. That is fantastic.
Awesome, guys.
Okay, I've got a lot to get to tonight. We've got to get to the weekly bow sharp, but since we're talking about it, let's get into the Minefield stuff. Okay? This is my yearly event. This is the second year, so it's the only time where you can say it's the second annual. Anybody that calls their first event the first annual doesn't know what the hell they're talking about.
Right. That's right.
So, all right. Kelly was out there. Now, these are all segments that you'll find in the video that I'm going to finish editing tomorrow in post. There's so much. And people have given me all their video very quickly, and I appreciate that. If you have any videos that you have posted on your own YouTube channels or anywhere else, send a link here, okay? KenHeronUpload@gmail.com. And let me know your music source. It doesn't matter, but I will include the link in the description of the video that I will post from Minefield sometime tomorrow. So if you've made a video of your own of Minefield, send it here, and I will include the link in my video. All right? So Kelly Green, who is right now playing tennis, and that's why we're lucky enough to have Tater with us, right? You're not a tennis player, are you?
Heck no, man. I tell you what, I like to go pull.
There you go. With the you shoot the tennis balls. That's what you do.
That's right.
In Louisiana. All right. So Kelly was there, and he brought with him a very special drone that you guys might recognize. Enjoy. Kelly's got the GoPro Karma. Yeah, that Karma.
Too much metal, compass interference, move to a new location, or recalibrate.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, it just said ready to fly.
Oh.
Put it down, let's go!
Oh, let's do it.
What the heck is that?
This is the ruin of GoPro. Oh my God.
That's so cool.
Hey, don't stand under it.
Yeah, definitely.
Dude, you're flying the Karma.
Yeah. Or is the Karma flying me?
Yeah. Dude, if it fell out of the sky, that would be awesome. Right here in front of everybody.
It might.
But can you fly it and tell a joke?
Oh yeah, let's hear a joke. He's always got a joke ready. Wait, I think the joke is in the sky, isn't it? It's just so
That's
ugly.
a good one.
Isn't it?
Sticker. Yeah, I see it.
Almost looks like a skateboard, kind of.
Like a ladybug.
It looks like a regular drone with a goiter.
When you're used to like a Mavic 2 Pro, it's like turtle speed. It's
Yeah.
slow.
Yeah.
That's top speed.
Is this the last time you'll ever fly it, you think?
I still use it every now and then.
You do?
Yeah, just for fun, just to make sure to fly.
Okay.
You know, I don't even own it. The real estate company I work for owns it.
How much would they pay you to crash it?
You can get a new one on eBay for $300, so I'd take $100 to crash.
Can you really?
Yeah.
300. I'll pay you $301 to smash it right into that tower. Have you ever hand caught it?
I never have.
All right, land it in my hand. Oh boy.
Oh my God. Oh God. Oh God.
And then I very gently brought it back to him because I.
Compass interference.
Oh man, what a fun day! We got rained on a little bit, but it just cooled things off. And you're gonna come next year, right?
Yeah. Hey, you know that controller looks like one of those old iMacs. You remember the rounded ones that come in the different colors?
Oh yeah.
Like the old, what do they call them? The clamshells.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me.
Yeah. Well, you know, GoPro is going for form over function. But another great, exciting moment at Minefield was when Ken Dono did the sticker slap. I've never attempted this with FPV. Do you know what that is?
I've heard of it.
For those that don't know, you take an FPV quad and you put one of your stickers on the bottom, usually on a sponge or something. Then you fly it up to something and you kind of tap it on there, and then the sticker stays on there. Well, Ken Dono did it, and he tried a bunch of times, and he finally got it. So here that
awesome.
is. That's number 45.
Still on there, bud? You got it.
Is it first attempt? It's actually very hard to do.
Yeah.
If you're not used to doing it, especially if you're going to put it on the side of something.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is where he does it.
There it goes. Right.
He's very excited.
I would be too. That's not easy to do.
Yeah.
Not that I know how to do fly FPV.
And then, you know, now it's a permanent. There it is.
Oh, it's glorious. Oh, it's good.
That's his.
Sounds like he didn't even think it was going to work.
Well, I don't know. And then his daughter. That's his daughter. That's Ken Dono's daughter. He's like, don't touch it. It's hot.
You gotta be careful with these. These are blades are spinning out like 40,000 RPM.
Woo! Yeah, that was
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
Good
he
job,
was
Ken.
stoked on that. Good. Well done, Ken.
And
well done.
I think what we're going to do next year is for the FPV pilots, we're going to have a list of challenges because that's what we ended up doing anyway. So Ken, there's one place at the top of the sculpture that I don't think anybody flew through yesterday with a 5-inch quad. It looks small from the ground, but it's actually maybe about this big, so you can get a 5-inch through there. But he went through it, but he touched the sides. And
is that the big baby rattle thing?
No. This is just a hole in one of the girders. You'll see it. You'll see it here in a second. And then somebody else went through and they touched the sides, and then I went and did an attempt, and I'll share with you. This is my best run of the day, and I had a passenger.
Oh, wow.
His name is Dwayne. Maybe you've seen him out there. Now Dwayne is the deaf guy that was out there. He's totally deaf, and I'm glad he made it out. I know he's watching right now. I don't know if this has closed captions.
Probably does.
It probably does.
Hey, Dwayne.
So what does the closed captioning do when I say poopity caca boo boo da da wee wee poo poo lurgan glurgan? Does it spell it out? Okay, but
it's good to me.
So when I met Dwayne, I figured out that he was deaf, and then I went back and I remembered all the sign language that I knew, which was like 4 things, and he pounded my hands, greeted me hello, and then I said, "Are you excited? Because this is excited to be here." And then he was like, "Oh, there's the green light. This guy knows sign language." He's like, bibbidi bop bobbidi bit bit. I'm like,
Yeah,
whoa, whoa, whoa,
yeah.
whoa, 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 whoa. And then so he
Yeah.
figured out that I didn't really know a lot of sign language, but I knew how to say thank you. And
Okay.
so you'll see him in this video. It was great. This is his first time riding along, and this is my best run of the day.
Hey, that's the best one to do.
All right. You good? All right. Okay, what is that? 6-inch or 5-inch?
5.
5-inch.
Okay. You can see it was a great turnout. Thanks.
Oh yeah, man, there was a lot of people.
Yeah, thanks everybody for coming out.
Oh my God.
So see that little upside down egg thing? That's where I'm going.
Yeah. Oh, okay, okay. You going through that?
Yep.
Hey! Ah, clean! How about that, fellas?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah! I'm the only one that didn't bang the sides. Well, if you're not banging the sides, are you really banging? That's right.
Man.
Rubbing is racing. Rubbing is racing.
Wonder how many props
What's
that
Dwayne
thing
here
ate up
doing?
that day.
Yeah.
Is he still in the goggles?
He's watching. He's watching.
He's deaf, by the way. I don't know
Yes.
if you knew that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to give Dwayne a nice ride here. And then I thought I'd challenge myself since I did so well with the first.
If the other Ken can do it, I can do it. But I'm
Yeah.
not going through that
Ken-
tunnel. I'm not.
Ken did this, and
I don't
I
wanna
tried to
send one of
follow.
these little children through to fetch it.
Oh, okay. I seen him
I
do
ain't
that
going in
one.
there.
before
Watch this.
with the
Watch this.
boat.
Or am I?
No.
Holy hell, I did it.
Yeah.
Man,
I wasn't going to try because it was so filled with water.
your
All
Jedi
right, batteries are
FPV
put.
skills are improving.
Coming back.
Yeah.
I'm going to land on the tent roof.
I figured out a safe place to
I'm
land.
going to land on the tent roof.
Better than your head.
It's the only safe place.
Better than your head.
This is going to roll off.
Oh, I caught it on
All
his.
right.
You got it.
Dude, I'd be stoked on that one too, man. That's
Yeah, that was the best run I had all that day.
man, that egg is small when you. I
Yeah.
did not think you were gonna make it.
It looks small from the ground. You know, like how traffic lights look small until you see one on the
Yeah.
ground. It's kind of like that.
Okay,
It's
man, that was so cool.
yeah, it's great. So we're gonna have a challenge thing list next year where you check off your name if you've done it. I have a couple more things to share, which will also be in the video. All right. So Ill Aerial brought a Skydio 2,
Okay,
and I brought my e-bike, which I'm reviewing for a company.
okay.
And I wanted to get some footage of me riding it. And I said, hey, how about if I put what's the tracker called? The dongle, the dingle, what is
Tracker.
it? Yeah,
it's
the
just
thing,
tracker. Yeah.
I forget what Skydio calls it, but you put it in your pocket and it tracks that. So I did
Okay.
that. Now, if you remember, I haven't had that good luck. The last time I rode a two-wheeled conveyance and I had a Skydio follow me, and the Skydio wasn't even mine, it found the wires. Here's that.
Everything is going swimmingly well as I round this corner. Very impressive footage. I didn't see how close it got to this wire until I watched the footage afterwards, but that was a near miss.
That was.
And so right here is the last bit of footage from the Skydio. It didn't record past this point. Here's the view of the crash from the car. And here's the crash once again from the rear-facing camera on the motorcycle.
Yeah. So I wasn't too confident in the Skydio because if you watch it track you, it's crazy. You'll get an ulcer, right? So it's called a beacon. Thank you, someone in the chat.
Yeah,
and yes,
beacon, yeah.
I know we have to get to the news. In fact, I can see you, Jeff. Can you wait until after the guest in Germany to do the news, maybe? Because I don't want to make him wait. Like maybe 20 minutes, Jeff? Just nod. I can see you. Yes? No? Yeah. He's like, yeah, whatever. I only quiet my kids down for 30 minutes. The tranquilizers wear off after a while. So, all right, we'll try to get to it. But I know that Jabba is watching and waiting for us at the wee hours. So I'll endeavor to finish this quickly. But So Ill said, nah, go ahead. Put the beacon in your pocket and go. So this is the raw, unedited footage from that day. So I put the beacon in there. And that's a Polarna M4 bike, by the way, which is amazingly fun. So at first, it's trying to figure out where I am. And to watch it fly, you can tell that a human being is not flying that. So then it almost gets guillotined by this roof. and still, Dustin's like, yeah, go ahead. No, we're good. So there's Chris Hope. So now it's locked onto me.
Oh, he goes, there he is.
Yeah. Tater, have you ever had an experience with the Skydio too?
No, I haven't, but I've seen Billy Kyle have an experience with it, dunking it in the drink.
Yeah. Well, they're great trackers, but maybe not so much in this environment. And there's so many wires and things to avoid. But man, once it gets going, and you can see how close it really is impressive. So I thought I'd give it a break, get away from these buildings, and go out in this field. And see, that's where it really shines.
Yeah, now it's shining good now.
Yeah, there's no obstacles, and it's down low. So that's some good footage from the Skydio. This is really
it's got some pep to it now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a 750 watt e-bike.
Wow.
And it's got really thick ass tires on it.
It looks like it does. I like that.
Yeah, but then we get
Is it
back.
foldable?
Oh yeah, it folds. I'll have a complete review. I'm filming a review this weekend. So I'm like, okay, well, that's it. We made it. Should I keep going? He's like, yeah, sure, go ahead. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, it's your drone. So this is where it starts getting scary because there's a whole group of wires right here that it avoided nicely. I'm just waiting for it to disintegrate.
Yeah,
you know?
I am too.
Yeah. And then I don't know what these people in front of Rent One thought, but when it turned around,
rent one of them, Martha?
Watch this. It's like, whoa.
Oh,
yeah.
Cringe-worthy.
So then it lost me. It's trying to find me one more time.
Yeah, there you.
There I am. Now here, watch this wire. It hits the wire. Boom.
Oh.
And I thought that, and I turned around. I was like, I can't be responsible for this. And there's Dwayne. He's like, hey, you just hit the wire. Yeah. No S, buddy. But thank you so ill for that footage. And
hey,
so
that was cool. They must have had some pretty good software updates come out from that.
Thing's got 12 cameras on it for obstacle avoidance. It really is a technological wonder, but
it's doing a lot of stuff.
You can break it if you really try.
Yeah, it looks like it's
so
at least if nothing else, it'll make everybody cringe that's around you, and that's worth the price right there, man.
Yeah, if you have one, just put it up there. Try not to watch it fly because it'll make you crazy. All right, so our guest is in Germany right now. This is the CEO. His name is Csaba Singer, and I'm gonna fly this thing. Wait, where is it? There it is. This little thing. This is the H-Aero drone. So this is a helium-filled little blimp with a camera system on the bottom.
And it's cool.
Yeah, you can fly these forever. You can fly them over people, and the flight times are incredible. And when I first saw it, my mind was blown. So I think, what do you guys think? Should we go to the news? Because Jeff, we'll be doing the news. We'll do it for an hour or something. But I don't want to make Jeff rush because Jeff is a news art. This is artisan news, handcrafted. It's got to flow. So I don't want to rush him, but I don't.
Playing the fiddle.
Yeah. Okay. You mind if we do our guest first, Jeff? We good? Okay. All right. Then
it's a good sport.
And I haven't forgotten the weekly bow chart and viewer videos, plus your chance to win. I also want to thank a bunch of people out at Minefield for bringing me some foreign money for my bank, my little bank that I had.
Yeah.
Foreign cash.
You're rich, man.
I love it. I've got stuff from all over the world, but my favorite one is the one with Saddam Hussein's picture on it.
Well, be darned, it sure is, man.
Yep. And on the back, it has a picture of him coming out of the spider hole.
Whoa.
No, it doesn't. But thank you. I'm going to put that in my foreign money bank.
Nice.
Thank you, guys. Hey, if you want to send me money, foreign or otherwise, you can send it right here. Ken Heron, P.O. Box 1281, Huntington, Tennessee, 38344. All right.
Don't forget those crisp $100 bills.
That's right. All right. So I guess we'll bring in the guest. I'm sorry, Jeff, but I don't want to make him wait. So we'll bring in the guest, and while we do that, here is Tater with the first joke of the evening.
All right. Well, I can't take my dog to the pond anymore because the ducks keep attacking him. That's what I get for buying a purebred dog.
Purebred. Yeah, I get it. I get it. That's a good one. All right. So we're gonna add him in, Csaba Singer, and off we go to Germany. See what happens. Stand by for awesome. I think we have him. I think he's here. There he is. Welcome to the show.
Hey.
Hi, all together.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Yes.
Now let me know in the chat if we have an echo. Let me just check real quick because sometimes Wirecast likes to screw me over. I think we're good. Let me know if anybody in the chat says that the audio sounds bad. Welcome to the stream, my friend.
Hi, all together. Ken, you have really strong pilot skills.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you. And your product, the H-Aero stuff, it's truly amazing technology. Now, here in a minute, you're going to let me fly the one that's behind you, right?
Right. That's it.
All right.
So you said there is a camera system under it. Actually, there can be anything under it because we created a universal receptacle. So here under this system is a computer. It's a hovering cybernetic unit to collect data from the air. And we are using these systems mainly indoors at the moment for airports, for example, or tunnels. Yeah, thank you for the video.
Yeah, here it is in action.
Here is our Chancellor. We have 3 different sizes. This is the biggest one, 600 watts.
Wow.
In the second one, so this is a little horse. There you saw already photogrammetric skills. Here we are broadcasting one of the biggest events, Intergeo, one of the lead fairs for Earth observation.
Wow.
Then we are here inspecting a tunnel.
This is really amazing technology, and it seems such a simple and elegant idea. I mean,
yes, it does.
You would think that there'd be a lot of competition with this, but you guys are pretty much it. This is absolutely stunning, and it's going to really open up the world of aerial photography and everything that you can do with a regular drone. You can do longer and extended flights, and you can fly over people. There's so many pluses to this.
Nobody gets offended?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
From a part, it's right. From the other part, it's, let's say there's an Alawach that came down and you wouldn't do it with an H-Aero, then you would more go out with a drone. So we are more in symbiosis with drones. That means we start there where they're more or less stop, and we compete more with satellites and manned systems like helicopters and Cessnas, where you can use our systems. So the systems are already communicating over mobile network and satellites. So we can also find a plastic carpet out there.
Yeah. So this does pretty much everything that a propeller drone will do. It can maneuver itself around. It's GPS locked in place, right? I mean, it does all of the things. What kind of cameras can it carry?
Oh, we have here very strong broadcasting cameras up to 4 or 8K until we are under 500 gram. 1 kilogram or 3 kilograms. I said we have 3 different sizes. Everything's fine. Included to these masses are already also the batteries. We calculate the battery into the payload. This is, let's say, a certain approach how we used to do it.
Okay.
Because, yeah, this is our ballast or a ballast that we for ballast we used to take energy in form of a heavier battery.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Now you are looking for investors for this. Am I correct?
Yeah, that's right. Like we are one of relatively strong visibility startups for aerospace and sustainability here in Europe. And yeah, of course, we want to come out of our bootstrapping mode and come to business. The product is now developed, and now comes the 4Ps.
Wonderful. And I have so many more questions. And if you have a question for Csaba in the chat, please ask away. And Tater, keep an eye on the questions and let me know what the questions are. But I'm actually looking now through the link that you gave me.
All right, so hold on, so that the audience can see the system. I will now help you. You will now use the autonomous control system. We have also a manual, and now as I saw how strong you are, next time you can also use the manual control, but this time let's start with the autonomous one.
So I'm hooking up to remotely, and I'm gonna fly a drone airship from
Man, that thing's bigger than I thought it would
the United States. Yeah, look at this. He's setting it up.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
All right. So I remember I start off with liftoff, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to click liftoff.
On the bottom left, you see the target values that can be changed with up and down.
Yes.
Like the AGL above ground level and the compass, which is the direction of the system.
And so it's going up.
The system is calibrating itself.
This is so wild. This is great.
And actually the data that is collected is also sent to a cloud server and visualized there already in diagrams, also for universities and research and development. It's a good tool to test your new servos that you developed for the digital transformation.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to use the interface, but I'm going to show, okay, so I'm going to go forward. I'm going to click forward and have it bump into the back of your head. That's what I'm going to do. I'm clicking forward now. And so
you are coming closer.
I am. Yeah, here we go. Coming towards you.
Watch your hand.
This is so wild, man. I love it. Wait, put the camera on. Let me put the camera back on. There we go. So we can see him.
Oh,
so imagine that you control this system from the ground station of an airport, so the people don't need to walk around. You can have a beamer and beam a face here, and the face is talking to you like, is this your luggage behind you?
Right. There's so many applications for this, and of course, we're just using a regular internet connection. There's going to be better connections, satellite, maybe 5G eventually, where it would be in actual real time. So you can do what I'm doing. Your customers can do exactly what I'm doing from other locations, other countries. Let me go ahead. I'm going to go forward again. I'm going to click forward again. And I know
what you could do is looking like, where is our north? So just turning around from 180 to 360, for example.
Yeah.
Or what would be a nice challenge. I heard you want to make challenges, so like to fly to the window and looking out of the window how it looks like in Baden-Baden, Germany.
Okay, yeah. Let me see. So I'm gonna have to I'm gonna go forward again. So it goes forward by the increments that you set in the bottom left. Is that right?
Yes, so hold on. There again, some little thing happened, what sometimes used to happen.
That's okay.
You need to correct the system quickly.
Yeah, this is all just amazing that it even works like this.
We have sometimes little, let's say, children illnesses. So
little viruses.
Also
So
for what we used to need the funds.
Yeah.
to make this even better.
This is so amazing. Did I just land it?
No, this was me, and I'm more or less starting again to,
Okay.
restart the
We got a
system
ton of
quickly.
questions coming in.
Yeah. What kind of questions we got, Tater? Go
Starting
ahead.
again.
Ben Cartwright wants to know, how much do you expect consumer price to be when it's ready to go?
The consumer price is starting around 8,900 euros, around is a bit under $10,000.
Okay.
Okay.
And
And here
TriPro,
already a 4K camera is inside, and the system is fully open for adoption. And if it comes, let's say, with a board computer, there's a bit more, and then we can make it open source and so on. So
you
now
pretty
you are
much-
looking to North.
Yeah.
You still.
you can spec this out pretty much however you want, depending on your use case.
Exactly. So like a computer, you can configure it in a different way. We can. Funny thing is also to understand this point really in its spectrum. The first thing that we carried around was over a catwalk. It were clothes
Okay.
to
That's
promote a product.
Right.
a good idea.
And if it's electronics, everything what's possible, even multimodal sensors with cognitive behavior. This is on which applications we work on in research projects, inspecting airplanes, for example.
What kind
Wow.
of I have a question. What kind of who is your governing body there? You're in Germany right now, but who is the governing body? Like, what is the equivalent to the United States FAA, and how is this regulated? Is it similar to drones in that you'll need a license and all that? What kind of
All right. So we have here new regulations in Europe, which started to be new from the start of this year, 1st of January. And we have classifications. The systems need here CE certificates, which are consumer certificates. And there you write more or less which standards you use and which are more or less applied in your drone. And then there are classifications which are connected to the maximum takeoff mass. And the funny thing is, because we have helium, and maximum takeoff mass is sometimes 200 to 0 grams even.
Right.
Like when the system is made, like we have a degree of freedom that we can make it float passively.
Yeah, you can make it
Doesn't need any energy, just for maneuvering.
neutrally buoyant.
We are C00, which is, let's say, we are allowed to do the most, of course, because we have also already a passively open parachute, as you see it very obviously. And at the same time, I combine these three flight concepts, balloon, helicopter, and airplane, into one. But at the same time, it's also a parachute or a kite. We don't need to hold position always with power. If we use, let's say, a little bit our intelligence, then we use a rope. And the rope is even powering up the system with electricity. So the battery stays then down if it's in a kite mode.
I'm going to go ahead and land, okay?
All right.
Okay.
And while he's doing that, I got a couple other questions. I've been actually watching this before. I watched your crowdsourcing video on this, and I watched how you printed a lot of the 3D parts for it, and that was one of the really cool things about it. The solar panels that you guys acquired at the beginning of August that you said you're testing, how's the testing going? Is it going to work out as good as you think it is?
All right. Here, this is also a funny question and good question. The tests are on that way that it is in the mock-up mode. And we have the next milestone is a release and catch. So let the system go in the BB loss mode and tracking it over satellites, getting the data back after landing, so catching the data. And then the next step is to go to do this for 24/7. And there we will need then the solar cells, which are already produced in the testing. It has a little recharger because lithium polymer batteries are the ones which we use, and there must be a balanced charging from the PV. This is more or less all work in progress. The system, the solar cells are prototypes, and let's say the first fabrication you don't really like to have in the air very quickly. So I'm looking to reproduce, to have a second one. Also this rule, always have two, and then it comes into the air.
I love it. I watched a little bit of this where it was doing the Sistine Chapel or something, where it was getting some really good close-ups of the artwork for restoration purposes and for virtual tours for people. And I also noticed that it has a 6-hour flight time. Is what you're thinking, 5 or 6 hours in the air?
Yeah, the biggest one. See, we have also here, again, let's say a degree of freedom. To explain this, I'm coming to another discipline. Do you know in diving, the curves of how long you are allowed to, and they are different, related to many, many different parameters. And let's say this kind of degree of freedom we have too. That means if you have the system in floating mode, passively floating, then you just use the electronics, and you can imagine how long. So it's an easy calculation, how you always used to calculate over the P is U times I, and then this way you get out how long. And of course, if we are in the floating mode, we can even do longer than 6 hours. And this will be more or less also this terrestrial or pseudo-satellite modes that we are accessing this year with our research and development and tests.
This is so great. I have a question that's not in the chat. It's just a personal question. Jabba, may I have one to play with for a while, please? Will you send me one?
Depends. It's very good for promotion. So if we find good sponsors, let's do it.
All right. I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I was half kidding, but I think everybody in the chat wants one. Yeah, everybody in the chat's like, I want one of those.
One of the questions that was in there was, how often do you have to top off the helium?
This is an amazing question. As you know, when we were children, a little balloon came down after one day. So the helium diffusion is, let's say, for lighter than air systems, a problem. And here in Europe, there were many different developments on this area, so the people also took care of the foil. And we have here multi-layer foils, which lower the diffusion rate to a certain level. Also here, you know that now, if you go to a Fiesta, you get some aluminum vaporized foil balloons for the kids. Yeah. And they come down after 7 days. Our systems and our balloons in the children's size come down after 30 days. So again, a factor of 5. We can almost conserve helium. Wow. That means with €100, we hold a system the whole year, flight ready.
That's amazing.
Speaking of helium, maybe too little too late, but I would like to apologize on behalf of the United States for not letting you guys, Germany, have helium back when the whole Hindenburg thing was happening. Our bad. Sorry about that. It was partly our fault for it exploding, right?
This is okay. So I'm actually from Hungary.
Yes.
I don't have much to do with that, but we use a system where we really use very small amounts of helium. So we can have already swarms with these types. And this is already a very interesting point, that helium is still worldwide a strategic gas. This is right. But on the other side, it is now allowed here in Europe to research again with hydrogen in the lighter than air, because it has a very, very huge application field. For example, over ocean areas, when you are not over cities, when there is not a big danger, and when it's autonomous unmanned systems, we can use helium, we can use methane, we can use many different lighter than air gases, which have different properties.
Now, in the United States, I could go down to Walmart and get a party balloon tank and fill up party balloons. Is helium as readily available in Europe as it is here?
Worldwide, in each big city, it's an industrial gas. You cannot live without helium.
Yeah, okay,
everything is produced with helium. So it's like also, it's funny, also the same with hydrogen. You get hydrogen everywhere, and there are very strong safety standards, but of course, to follow these standards is effort and therefore costs. One has to take this into account. But depending on the use case, this can be very, very interesting. Imagine we fly with a hydrogen-type balloon into a hurricane, measure the data there, send it to the supercomputer, and then we know that the hurricane is not landing somewhere in...
It's like Dorothy on Twitter.
Was it? Do you remember?
How many cubic cubic meters of
It starts with 2, the smallest one, then 3, and the biggest one 9. And also here, if you compare it with other lighter than air UAVs worldwide, we have still a factor of 2, which we feel smaller.
Okay, and so your largest drone is able to lift how much weight?
3 kilos.
Yeah,
Okay.
so 6 pounds.
6 pounds.
something.
That's not quite toddler ready, but could you lift small
Close,
children with one?
The next level we reach is 5 kilo, and then it will be 25. So we, of course, raise our level, and we look much stronger for the learning curve than to be very huge very quickly, because this is what's not existing today, the scaling algorithms of lighter than air.
Yeah.
This is a worldwide question, and we are now on the bleeding edge
But
of
this
technology in this talk.
This is leading edge. This is amazing.
It really is.
And I just thought, you've thought of all the applications, but farmers could really use something like this because they need extended flight times to map their field, to track their livestock, all kinds of things. Now, I understand that, it's going to be a costly thing initially, and you're going to really go for businesses. Industrial application. Will you eventually possibly come out with a consumer edition where, guys like us could have something affordable for?
Yeah, you are profis. Yes, this is absolutely right. Even a smaller system is in development because, let's say, in the field of education, you can explain with such a device Leonardo da Vinci, Archimedes, Otto Lilienthal, and at the same time, the children can start to program with 6 in the classroom, and they have no danger at all.
Yeah,
and it started out as a Raspberry Pi on board, isn't that right? And
why not? We have also other ones. It goes up to the NVIDIA Jetson TX, depending if we are carrying a hyperspectral camera or just an ultrasonic sensor for testing.
What about your wind? Have you tested it outside with the wind to see kind of how much it can deal with?
Yeah, it's also a good question. So as you realize, we are thinking sustainable. So we want to use the wind to come forward. So we use the meteorology and then we go outside. It's the one point. The other point is if we want to have a position holding feature, this is not always necessary to have a free flight then. So then we use the kite mode. And of course, this is an option to make the motors stronger and make the system more aerodynamic. This is for an aerospace engineer always an option, but this is a straightforward option, and we are more interested in the questions which are not solved yet.
Yeah, I keep thinking of the regulations here in the United States. There was an FAA protest that I was involved with in Washington D.C. for remote ID that I was last year, and of course you can't fly any kind of drone in the Washington D.C. airspace. It's one of the worst airspaces to try to fly a drone in. So what I wanted to do to get some aerial photography was tie a camera to a giant helium balloon, which you can get one of those 6-foot round just balloons. Well, somebody told me that the FAA actually has regulations for balloons, so I'm thinking that this might either fall under the balloon category or in the very teeny tiny blimp category. But I also saw in some of your videos that you can't. I'm not flying it again by accident, am I? I heard it.
Someone's just lifted off, but why not? Let's do it. Maybe someone saw the link.
Maybe
it works.
Maybe
we
are
safe.
Okay, I'm gonna hit touchdown, and then I'm gonna log off of that.
It just directly worked without any latency.
I think it would fall into a gray area at first until the FAA could figure out what the heck is this. Is this a drone? Is it a blimp? Is it a kite?
All right, hold on. It is absolutely a gray area because we combine the 3 flight concepts, and this also gives new flight patterns. And it's often, if it's the maximum takeoff mass or the other, let's say, parameters, we can change many things. But if you just take off the motors, you win directly on an additional 300 grams, and then it's a balloon. Then.
Right, wow. and you can have it be tethered. I mean, you can tether the thing. So, Anyway, do we have any more?
This is, by the way, how we flew over the Chancellor, because there in this room also, of course, we have highest regulations and we can take care of them. There are also questions related to this. How do you deal with security? Here, for example, it's an important point that the mobile network will be the infrastructure of, let's say, city taxis or aerial taxis. And this is also something which we don't know yet, where the altitude-specific field strength, and this is, for example, a task for us to define this volume.
Right. Are there any more questions, Tater, that we can...
Yeah, they were asking, a couple of people were asking about extra parts, that you 3D print parts. So would that be something?
Of course, we use, let's say, all technologies that we can use to be as feasible and sustainable. So like an aerospace, let's say, research institute. Of course, we use not just the 3D printer. We have of each part, parameters, CAD models, and they are all calculated with algorithms. So we lay out the systems after the rules of aerospace engineering, calculate them, build them up, measuring, comparing the formulas with the results, get better.
Man.
What are you using for your telemetry and what do you use for a controller? Is it just regular?
Everything what we can just get. So we also used to try different systems. E2C, E2C sensors are very feasible for the board computers that we use. So the more easy to adapt, the more developed, the less expensive. Of course, these are the ones that we used to adapt and include. And the customers, as you understand, there are many, many use cases. So anyway, the customer is pulling us towards the technological development. So this is not we who dictate this. We try, but it's in our mode where we are at the moment. We need to earn money with this also to come forward, and then the customer says what he wants to get.
Do you have...
With the investor, of course, we will be able to, go our roadmap more how we want to.
So you're optimistic for the future, but you do need investors. I put links in the description.
Aerospace engineering, of course, we need investors.
Yes.
I'm seeing Blade Runner.
It's a big cake, and it's a big shareable cake.
And so if somebody would like to invest, if we got deep pockets, they can just go to your website and contact you?
Yes, please do it. Let's create a better world. So this system is not for military, it's for civil applications, planetary protection.
Okay. Wonderful.
That
wonderful.
Reminds me of Blade Runner in the future where they got all those signs floating around for different businesses and stuff.
We start, and this is a global research field, of course, and all the people, the whole consortium, everybody who works on this, we are more or less starting to open up the third dimension for humankind. You can even have platforms later, live there in the skies, get water from the clouds, and have more space here.
So awesome. So awesome.
Yep.
Thank you for being on with us and giving us a little bit of insight into something that seems like it should already exist. You know what I mean? But hey, if you want to send me one, you can. I'll take care of it. I'll give you
Sure. We'll find a way.
Okay. But
When you make a toy one, I'll try to toy.
Yeah, get a little toy one. But Csaba Singer, CEO and co-founder of H-Aero.
Hybrid airplane technologies, yes.
There you go. Thank you
Jabba.
very, very, very much. If anybody has any further questions later, you can email me here, kenheronupload@gmail.com. I can put you in touch with them. And thank you so much for staying up.
Write us to fly@h-aero.com. Thank you, guys. It was amazing. You have an amazing show.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And now you can go to sleep because I imagine it's like 3 a.m. there.
All right.
All right. I'll see you later.
Bye, sir.
You.
Okay.
Take care.
Bye together. Thank you so much.
All right.
You're
Thanks.
welcome. Take care. Thank you.
Bye-bye. How about that dude, huh?
That is great, man.
That was so fun flying that thing from here.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm giddy. I'm giddy like a kid.
Yeah, it's such a simple idea, and you just like, why didn't I think of it?
Right.
You know?
You think, well, I saw it and I remember, like, how come we haven't seen these flying all over? Because they should exist, and thank goodness for him for doing that. I hope
they make a crappy one that you can get for a toy that just kind of floats around, but you can't really do anything with it. But
I had an opportunity to actually ride in the Budweiser blimp.
Oh man.
Yeah, I've ridden in a hot air balloon. I've ridden in the Budweiser blimp years ago. There is, if you get a chance, you have to do it. There is nothing like it.
Yeah, it's like you're floating. Literally.
Yeah. Now the blimp was noisy.
Yeah.
But the hot air balloon, pure magic. Anyway.
That's on my bucket list.
Yeah.
I definitely got that on my bucket list.
Well, we're a little bit behind, and I apologize to Jeff. I see him there. Jeff, you all right?
Thank you, Jeff.
He's like, come on, man. Come on, man. All right. But before we get into the news, we have to go up to our friend in Canada, Jim Beauchart. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Weekly Beauchart.
Hi, Ken. Jim Beauchart back again with another episode of the Weekly Beauchart. I hope everybody had fun at Minefield. I can't wait to hear some of the stories and video. After last week's performance, we're waiting to get in touch with some more big names to make an appearance. So in the meantime, you're stuck with me. Did you know if you've got a bladder infection, you're in trouble? Last night I had a dream I was a muffler. I woke up pretty exhausted. I used to work for a soft drink can crushing company. That was soda pressing. Don't kiss your wife with a runny nose. You might think it's funny, but it's not. A duck goes into a pharmacy and asks for some lip balm. The cashier says, will you be paying cash? And the duck says, no, just put it on my bill. People are making apocalypse jokes like there's no tomorrow. Hey! And now here's a quick one, because as usual, we are running out of time. Did you hear they found a bug on the moon? They're calling it a lunar tick.
Hey-o!
On that note, and bye.
Is that Buzz Aldrin on his wall? Is that Buzz Aldrin?
Yeah, that's Buzz Aldrin.
Buzz made the wall before Kelly Green.
I'm telling you, Kelly's got to get a step up his game if he's going to make that wall, man. That's the creme de la creme. Get on there.
I think it would be the end of the world if he's ever on there. So I hope he never gets on there, because each week he's not on the wall with everybody else. Kelly gets a little bit more mad, but he's somewhere playing tennis right now, so we don't care. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's late, but let's get into the news.
Stop the music. It's time for news.
Heading over to the drone newsosphere with all the latest industry news with Jeff Sills. What's happening, buddy?
Well, this week was sort of, I guess, more of a challenge, because the news has kind of gotten a little bit quiet for just a little bit. So I've got the best of the stories for you guys this week.
Okay.
First, we'll start out of Orange County Register. Photographer Jeff Gritchen recently flew a drone along the Orange County coastline, and he caught high tide combined with, I guess, the summer swell. Ooh. And so this creates giant waves that hit these houses that are along the coast. And, I mean, the water goes right up into the back porch and, down the sides of the house. I mean, this is some spectacular footage. I would imagine that the people that own these properties must get accustomed to this, but I mean, wow.
I would totally sit in one of those chairs on the porch. I've done it. Hurricane Bell, you can Google it and see how long ago that was. I was a kid. When Hurricane Bell hit the coast of Ocean City, New Jersey, I was standing on the boardwalk. This is before phones would warn you. This is before everybody had Doppler radar in their pocket. But, oh my God, I was standing on the boardwalk and one of these waves came up and it pushed the boardwalk up in the air 3 feet while I was standing on it.
Oh, and you got off of it quick.
Oh, yeah, I did.
These waves, when they hit the beaches and stuff, are actually thinning out the sand. And so when this happens, it actually kind of, I guess, damages the beaches. But seeing it hit the back of these houses is pretty amazing footage. And I'm glad that you get this perspective from a drone, because you wouldn't see this any other way.
Yeah, if you crash there.
Now, baby, where's the grill at? We was grilling some hamburgers out there just a minute ago.
The grill is in the ocean, honey. Wow, that's good stuff.
All right, so next to the news, Pasco County Fire and Rescue recently responded to, I guess, an issue. People were saying that there was a small fire. And when they got there, they put their drone up because they noticed that there was some big barrels in the back.
Yeah.
Now, this is split camera footage, and on the left, it just looks like it's a barrel. But on the right, you can see the thermal bloom coming off this barrel because what's in that barrel is some highly dangerous stuff called sodium hydrosulfite.
Ooh.
And this is very hazardous stuff. It's a powder that's volatile when mixed with water.
Oh, no.
So if the fire department had gone in there and just started spraying water all over the place, it would have caused a massive explosion. Luckily, because they had a thermal drone, they were able to go in and see that this thing was leaking, and they got the proper hazmat mitigation in place and were able to prevent having a bigger disaster on their hands than just, a normal.
By the way, did you know, and I found this out from Chris Rollins, our buddy Chris Owens, did you know that you can buy sodium on Amazon?
Yes.
This isn't
really?
Yeah, this isn't salt. This is something else that explodes when it gets in contact with moisture. And he threw a big chunk of it in the water and filmed it with his drone. It's on his channel. You should check it out.
Jumped up about 12 feet in the air.
Yeah. By the way, Chris Rollins and his wife, both of them, are having another baby.
What?
Yeah, another one. And I said, Chris, you know what's causing that, right? And he said, yeah, pretty sure. And I said, yeah, you guys don't have cable.
That's right.
There's nothing better to do. So, but congratulations to him.
Yeah, congrats, Chris.
Yeah.
He's just learned how to get one of them taken care of, so now he's going for another.
Right.
All right. So next news. This is this story is told from the perspective of the pilot. But on August 22nd, an Envoy E-170 that was performing a flight out of Chicago to Detroit was climbing through 2,500 feet when they reported this.
Departure runway 3961. We just hit something. I believe we hit a drone about 30 seconds ago. We'd like to return to O'Hare.
Envoy 3961, Roger. Maintain 5,000 and turn left and turn heading of 320.
Left turn 320, 5,000, Envoy 3961.
Envoy 3961, and you were finding assistance.
I don't believe so. We might want to have someone look at this. We might want to have someone inspect the airplane when we get on the ground.
Sounds good. We'll coordinate that and stand by for runway assignment.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
So
I got a question.
Yeah.
Was that plane at 5,000 feet already when it hit the
It
ground?
was 2,500 feet, and they were in the process of climbing after takeoff. And the pilot called out that they hit something, and they believed that they hit a drone. Now, I'm still working on trying to see if I can collect some more information on this, so hopefully next week I can provide some more details. But this is the actual tower audio of them calling it in.
Well,
And this is not to be confused with the other story that happened recently, in which the Toronto Police Department, yet again, it was the York Regional Police Department, yet again, crashed one of their drones into a private aircraft. They hit a Cessna that was landing at Toronto's Buttonville Airport.
Whoopsie.
I'm trying to understand, this is the police department. These are the people that are supposed to be following the rules. And
when I heard this, I thought, oh, thank goodness it wasn't a private citizen. Right? Yeah. I mean, right? Like it wasn't, Billy Bob with his Matrice or whatever. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
It was another agency. I mean, it's still a black eye, but it's less of a black eye, sort of. You know what I mean?
Well, but it still raises a lot of questions as to why the police department felt that they could be flying a drone in that particular area. They obviously should have known that this was an area where aircraft would be transiting. So there's going to be a lot of questions. There's an official investigation that's been started on it. And hopefully, as I get more information about the results of that information, I'll share it with you guys in future episodes.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
All right. So next in the news, we have, a really interesting story out of Southern California. Amazingly enough, there are a lot of people flying drones and filming people interacting with sharks.
We're just off the coast of Santa Barbara, and within minutes...
This shark is so close, I could almost grab its dorsal fin. It is right underneath me. Now, scientists say that shark is not interested in me or other people.
Watch this huge shark swim right up to these unsuspecting children and simply turn away. The population of these great whites off SoCal beaches is exploding.
I can only see it now because I'm getting up high. If I were a surfer, I'd be lying down and I'd have no idea it was underneath me.
Oh my God, don't bite him, don't bite him.
Wedding photographer Carlos Gauna started capturing these stunning images off the coast when the pandemic dried up business.
Almost every time I see an interaction with a human and a shark, my heart does pound. We've all been conditioned ever since Jaws came out to fear that interaction.
But this is far from Jaws. Watch as a large shark calmly cruises along with surfers. This one approaches a family. A swimmer is headed right toward another, and all of the sharks seem uninterested.
Despite the fact that people are out there thrashing around and their arms are hanging off boards and legs are hanging off boards, sharks just ignore it.
Chris Lowe is director of the Shark Lab at Cal State Long Beach.
Why don't they want to eat us?
Well, we don't really fully know the answer to that question. First of all, we're not close to being on the menu.
Most of the sharks spotted off Southern California beaches are juvenile great whites. Despite their size, they're only up to about 6 years old and very inexperienced hunters.
Okay, that's not something you want to count on.
No.
Can you tell how old the shark is by looking at it? Oh, that's just a teenage shark. He doesn't even know how to drive yet. I'm not worried about him
eating what food is.
Yeah, he doesn't have his kill me learner's permit yet. So I just avoid anything that's shaped like a shark. If it's an ornery looking dolphin, I'm staying away from it. You know, I don't want to have that guy change his mind. You know,
I hazard to guess that I mean, I understand that there are definitely these interactions that they've been able to film to show that these particular sharks have decided that they weren't interested in humans. But we have all seen the stories of shark victims that ran across sharks that were interested in humans. So
even if a shark
always take this information with a grain of salt and err on the side of caution.
I know all the shark experts are always like, they're not all man eaters, and they're not. But when a shark taste tests food, you know what it does?
Yeah.
It removes your calf. That's what it does.
I was about to say that.
It won't spit it out, but it'll. I know I don't like him.
I used to have 2 calves, but now one of them is in the ocean.
Yeah.
We just need to teach the sharks to carry along signs to let us know that they're not the dangerous shark.
Right.
That's a good idea. They'll do that.
Yeah.
All right. So next in the news, heavy rainfall hit the state of Tennessee recently and caused some deadly flash floods over the weekend. And we have some footage that's been taken from that particular area. This is northeast area hit by Tropical Storm Henry.
In parts of Middle Tennessee after deadly flooding decimated the area. At least 21 people killed, including 7-month-old twins, swept away from their father. Country music star Loretta Lynn posting on Facebook, her family is heartbroken. Their ranch foreman, Wayne Spears, among the victims. Officials going door to door, searching for as many as 10 people still unaccounted for here in Humphreys County. More than 17 inches of rain falling in just a matter of hours over the weekend. Training thunderstorms along a stationary front, bringing relentless rounds of rain over the same area. The deluge turning the creek that runs through the town into a raging river.
Wow. Yeah, Waverly, Tennessee is where I filmed the drive-in theater stuff. Those folks
How far are you away from Waverly?
30 minutes.
Man.
Yeah. But that's very sad.
Heart goes out to those folks.
Absolutely.
All right. So on a different note, we've all been following along, and I've had multiple stories about the EHang passenger drones. Recently, EHang has shared with us a factory tour showing you how they build these drones.
Yeah, this is pretty amazing. I think of all the VTOL drones, I think this is the one that I would ride first if I had to. Of course, I'd want to fly it myself, but you can't do that with EHang, can you? You can't grab the stick.
The EHang drones do have control panels in them. You would be able to take control of the drone, but for the most part, it's designed to be automated. They're trying to build it around the idea of being a flying taxi. And they've working on putting these in Saudi Arabia. They're working on bringing these to New York. They're working on bringing these to other places within the United States. So there is a chance that potentially you'll be able to go to places here within the U.S. and see them in action. But the flying taxi idea, this is the one company that has come the closest to making a truly effective machine, and the safety behind this is actually really impressive. They have done a lot of work to make these as safe as possible.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a professional outfit.
It does, man.
But I don't know, man. I don't know.
They had originally promised a factory tour to investors on August 18th, but with the COVID-19 restrictions and impacting travel, etc., EHang decided that the best way to let the investors see how these things are being manufactured was to provide a virtual tour. So this is what was provided to the investors.
Z-Leg2U says, "What's the EHang time?"
Yeah, I like what you did there.
That's a good old gooder right there. It's funny.
That's a gooder.
All right.
You're going to have to go back and watch old news stories to find out information about the EHang hang time.
Uh-huh.
All right. So next we have, this is my story. I love this one.
Okay.
Okay. So in Norway, they have created a new drone called the Stalker. It's the BG-300 railway drone.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's check this out.
Stalker.
Oh my goodness, it's everything I love about everything. It's a train. It's a drone. It's a drone train.
It's a railway drone.
Is it a train that's a drone? Or is it a drone that's a train? What is it doing? It's just rolling. That's so badass. I want one. Give it. I want it.
That's some next level Spectre Gadget stuff right there.
Is it a drone just sitting on a train platform? Or wait for it. Oh no, it takes the wheels with it. Ah, that's fantastic. Ah, I love it. I gotta have one. Give me.
Man.
That's so cool, man. Why am I so excited about that thing?
Well, the drone is designed to do lubrication on rail switches, to inspect critical parts of the railway. It actually can drive along the track, collecting data using multiple cameras and sensors attached to it. And if it needs to be able to travel from one line to another, it can take off, fly over, and land on a different track.
That is cool.
Or it can just save the power and roll a little bit, it looks like.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a really impressive device. That's one of the coolest hybrids that I've come across so far, and I really, really enjoyed that one. So yeah, I was excited to bring that one to you guys.
If it went underwater too, I would ask it to marry me.
Damn, that's James Bond there. You went from Inspector Gadget to James Bond.
Yeah, put some Hellfire missiles on it. Oh
yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Speaking of big drones and Hellfire missiles, the Spanish authorities recently had an issue with some people trying to take drugs into prisons and ferrying drugs into Spain. And they were using drones, obviously. And you would sit there and think, well, of course, they're taking the little DJI drones and they're just flying them willy-nilly everywhere.
Right.
No. The authorities came across a 15-foot wide drone.
What?
Dang.
Holy hell.
This particular drone is one of the drones that you normally see used by the military. It is an autonomous artificial intelligence drone. And they were using this to ferry drugs around Spain. This is insane. When they found it, there was 121 pounds of hashish in the facility where the drone was found. 66 pounds of marijuana that was actually packaged to fly in the drone.
Wow.
Okay.
Man, that's Miami Vice stuff right there, man.
I mean, the cartel used submarines for a while.
Yep.
I mean, any new technology they're going to do.
Necessity is the mother of invention, they say.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have the money to burn for stuff like this, and that right there is a sign that some of the technology that we have grown to see used in humanitarian efforts, military efforts, etc., can be turned for bad.
Well, now let me ask you this. How are they going to land this thing in the prison? This isn't strapping a pack of Pall Malls to a Mavic. You can hop in that and leave prison. I mean, I don't understand how they're using it. Are they just dropping it off?
If you had a toddler in the prison, you could probably.
I've been losing weight for 6 months for that drone to come pick me up, and I'm barely walking.
Yeah. Wow.
If you need 66 pounds of marijuana, have I got a deal for you?
Yeah.
All right. So next in the news, the Alphabet drones. This is one of the drones that actually does do deliveries. The company that makes it is a company by the name of Wings, and they are using the drone in various ways to do deliveries. And so recently, they decided to share with us that they have served up 10,000 cups of coffee, and they have flown 1,200 roast chickens just last year.
Wow. Hold on. I'm being handed this by my producer that doesn't exist. Yep, 0 pairs of tube socks delivered. So
yeah, no tube socks. These are being used for food deliveries, and they have approached. They're not quite there yet, but they are fast approaching 100,000 deliveries since the launch of the service. And with COVID and things like that, in areas that are rural, being able to do food deliveries is actually working out for them.
And if they drop that roasted chicken at our house, it's all good to be out there eating.
Ask yourself though, and let me just question you: how many times have you ever had roasted chicken and coffee?
I don't think I've ever had them together.
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever had them together either. So
well, now look, if you're going to deliver something, why not deliver something cool like, I don't know, like a Tesla? There's a new delivery drone, totally real. This is what you're about to see is totally real, and it's amazing. Check out this technology here. This is truly amazing. This is a Tesla being delivered by a gigantic Phantom 3, and this is 1,000% real.
Oh man, look at those physics.
Yeah,
that's real. I heard about that. Somebody said they seen it over there.
Isn't that funny? You want to see it again? Yeah, you do.
I do.
Watch it's really well done. Fake though. Like, watch the suspension on the Tesla. It actually lifts up. So,
isn't that a Phantom 3 though with the gold stripes?
Yeah, Phantom 3. Phantom 3 Professional.
Oh,
so there it goes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good times. Good times.
It's like some GTA 5 stuff.
Awesome, Jeff, man. Hey, thank you for the news. Thank you.
You are most welcome, sir.
You're the best, and we love you, and we'll see you next week. Okay.
Thanks for stopping by. Now get out.
I gotta love that, Jeff.
I love it. Good
and
news,
now,
man.
Here is Tater with another hilarious joke.
Well, here's a good one for you. What rock group has 4 men but don't sing?
What rock group has 4 men but don't sing?
Mount Rushmore. Get it? Rock group.
Oh, yeah. That's a head scratcher. I'll give you a couple of these. All right. Good effort, though. Good effort.
Thank you. I'm keeping it up. Yeah.
Okay. Now, I want to remind everybody that Lume Cube has sent me the coolest thing. It's their latest product. It's an Edge desk light. This is really cool. There's a link in the description if you want to pick one up and use my link. But I have one. Oh, hi, Jeff. Okay, bye. I have one right here. Let me make the picture. Let me make the picture bigger. There you go.
Make it just a little bigger.
There it is. So you hit it here, right, like that. Am I blinding
Hey,
you? So
I think it's bright, man.
it really is bright, and you can adjust the brightness, and you can adjust the warmth. Let me see if I'm adjusting the brightness, right, like that.
I like it.
And it's not an actual switch that I'm hitting. It's a touch sensitive thing. So then I hit this thing here, and then I can change it from harsh light to warm light. Can you see that?
I like it.
It's warming up.
Yeah, I got some orange tones.
Yeah, and you can move it all around any way you want, and it's high quality. I mean, this thing is the shiz. And someone is going to win this.
Ooh.
Later on in the show.
All right.
Look at them all do it. I got them trained. They're all like, pick me now. No, I'm going to do it now.
Pick me.
No, now, Ken. I want to do it now. Should we do it now? Should we do it now? I've got viewer videos to get to.
Okay.
And there is some drama, and the viewer video of the week is this one right here, and it is so tasty.
Juicy.
It's really good. It's something. It's an event. You can stop saying "pick me." Don't. We're not doing it. And it was beautifully shot by an Air 2S, and that's all the information I can give you now. It's night footage, and it's awesome, and I can't wait to show it to you. Oh, yeah, the game that we're gonna play later for the light.
Okay.
It'll be fun.
Okay. I bet it is. That's nice, man. That light.
Our first video that was sent in, and you can send in a video. I encourage you to do that. Ken Heron upload at gmail.com. Make sure you include your music source. If you put your favorite song from the Eagles in there, then YouTube will get its panties in a wad, and copyright, right?
Yeah.
So use Epidemic Sound. Production music, it's awesome. There are free trial links in the description. They've got hundreds, thousands of sound effects as well. So remember, if it's not Epidemic, it's crap.
It's big crap.
That's right. You're the first person I've had on here that also has a reverb. That's awesome. So this is from Michael H. And he says, "Hey Ken, it's been a while since I've done a drone submission, been busy with work. I made a video from the Sturgis Rally and took the drone with me this year. I hope you like. And before anyone gets all bent out of shape, yes, I'm in the clear airspace. Hope you enjoy, and hopefully I won't be busy at work and will be able to watch TNL, Michael H." And here it is. Wow. This is the 81st Sturgis Rally. Are you a motorcycle guy, Tater?
Well, I'll tell you this. My whole family is motorcycle people. My dad has been working on motorcycles for over 60 years, and my uncle did it too, and so did I. So
nice. You got a bike?
Oh, I've had mini bikes. I used to race. I raced motocross and drag. Like, it was the last thing I was racing.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, there's just something about getting out there on two.
Yeah, getting in the wind, man.
Yep.
That's such a beautiful place.
It really is, and I hope that we can get past all this COVID stuff, and that the town, Sturgis, doesn't suffer too much economically from people not going, but still looks like there's plenty of people there.
Yeah.
And there we go. I believe that's Michael H. himself.
Michael, look at his rig, man.
On his trike. Yeah, man.
Got the trike pimped out.
He's got a huge trunk, air conditioning, cup holder, seat warmers, all that stuff on there. On that
That's some
rolling couch.
luxuriousness right there.
Heck yeah. Very well done. Thank you for sending that in.
Yeah, that was great, man.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. You've heard about all of the drought that's going on in California and out there.
My sister lives there.
Yeah, it's really bad. The Colorado River is drying up. And so our buddy Levi Connolly, who sends in beautiful stuff from Oregon sometimes, he says, "Ken, I hope you are doing good. I wanted to share this video with you. It is located at a place called Blue River Reservoir here in Oregon. I wanted to capture how low the water levels are getting, as well as some of the forests that had burned in last year's wildfire. It was called the Holiday Fire. It burned around 173,000 acres and hundreds of homes. Even with all that, there is still beauty, and I hope this video helps show both sides. Have a great day, and thank you for continuing TNL. Levi Connolly." So here that is. Let's check out the Blue River together.
All right.
I have not been to Oregon. One of these days I will get Oregonized and get out there. Yeah, see what I did there. But you can see the water levels.
Wow,
so low.
Man, that is...
Yeah.
Man, those poor trees, they're just... Somebody throws a cigarette out there.
Yep. It takes so long to grow them, and then such a short time to kill them all.
Yeah, wow. 173,000 acres.
And then here's part of the reservoir. Look at that.
Oh, man.
It's sad.
Yeah, they're going to have to do some rain dancing to get that back in order.
Good shots, though, Levi.
Yep. Good flying, bud.
There he is. Always has his dog with him.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Gosh.
Man.
You can really see it there.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You don't really get an appreciation for it until you get to see this shot when you get people in there for scale.
Yeah.
Man, that's... Whew.
Thank you, Levi.
I hope it turns around for him, Levi.
Yeah. Ah, man. It's terrible. Hey!
Hey.
Want to go to the Netherlands?
Let's do it, man.
Yes, sir. And I think this is the first time this particular person has sent in a video, and I thank you. I know we have a lot of people watching in the Netherlands.
Yep.
Thank you for doing that. If you're Dutch and you're watching this live right now, let me know. Just give me a flurgen up there. You know, I always just tease the Dutch because they're, Dutch to me, to an American ear, sounds like glurgity, flurgity, but thank goodness you speak English.
Yeah.
All right. He says, hey, Ken, this is Willem from the Netherlands. These are images I did with the Mini 1, my first drone, with trembling fingers. I shot these images. It is the construction of a tunnel under the railway in, oh, God, Hilvers, I'm saying it wrong, I'm sure. Hilverspum. P.S. I watch early every Friday morning before going to work, as it is too late for me to watch live. Love your show and keep up the good work. So here we go. This is a Dutch tunnel construction. I tell you, the Dutch in the Netherlands, they've had some flooding issues lately. And, man, they really know their infrastructure, their engineering of how they do all the waterways, and because it's right at or below sea level. So, keep everybody dry in that country is an undertaking.
Wow, it's a pretty place, too.
Mm-hmm.
My wife's a big Dr. Pole fan, and that's where he's originally from.
Yeah, if you like riding bicycles, the Netherlands is the place. They've got more bicycles per capita than anywhere else in the world. Right?
Yeah, I notice most people don't transport. They're either walking or they're on a bike.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's flat.
Yeah, hey,
so why not?
Ain't got to ride up no hills.
Right. Don't ride up no hill like in Louisiana. I tell you what,
right, man.
I went down, I was trying to get me a moonshine still the other day. I was putting on my back. And hell, I was going up the mountain, down the mountain, hell. But I finally got back to Sue Ann in her 9-piece. She looked good in her 9-piece. Oh, she's been working hard on that body, girl. Oh, you go, girl.
Hey, man, she's still flopping.
What? Okay. See what?
She's flopping.
Flopping? Sure. Hey, we all gonna flop now and then. Why not? Yeah. And we flop a little bit more as we get older, don't we?
That's
This video, I thank the person very much for sending me. I grew up in Ocean City, New Jersey.
Yes.
For a while.
And
Philadelphia as well. Ocean City, one of my favorite, if not my favorite place in the world to be. And this is of the Ocean City Bay. This is from Dave Diltz, right? Yeah, Diltz.
Okay.
Hey, Ken, I watch the live stream every Thursday night and had to send my video I made on my lunch break a few weeks ago. It's in Ocean City, New Jersey. Let me know what you think. Well, I will. Let's go to Ocean City Bay and check this out. Yep. That's Ocean Drive back there.
Man.
I could name all these streets.
Some nice houses, man.
Yeah. And thankfully in Ocean City, they're not building any super high rises. They have kind of regulations where, you got to kind of keep it.
That skyline clean.
Mm-hmm. But we're flying over the water. We're getting a little brave, aren't we?
Yep.
He didn't mention what kind of drone he's using here, but it's got to be pretty fast to keep up with these boats.
Yeah. Man, that's good shots there, and he just did it on his lunch break.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Man, I haven't been to Ocean City in the summertime in a long time. Every year I have a drone meet with everybody the day after Christmas. Still going to do that this year, by the way.
Good.
But I sure would like to go there when I'm not freezing my giblets off.
Yeah, it's good to have nice warm giblets when you're going down there.
And I go by my favorite pizza place, Preps Pizza on the boardwalk, and it's always closed.
Yeah, I told somebody about your shellacked pizza the other day. They couldn't understand it.
Oh.
They had to tune back in to check that out.
Yeah, my mother gave me a piece of shellacked pizza from Preps. It's hanging in my kitchen right now. It's perfectly preserved. And so every time I see it, I'm like, oh, yeah. Oh, wait, I can't eat that. It's 20 years old.
Hey, that's a creative gift, though.
Oh.
Definitely. She was thinking about you.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you very much for sending that in, Dave.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Appreciate that. Yeah, my mom's a little weird, but I love her, you know.
That's okay.
I see some more super chats coming in. Thank you very much. We'll get to those here in a second. Hey, I could not wait to share this. This is pretty awesome. This one. We're gonna head back to the Netherlands. This is from our buddy Rob and he wrote it out, Haarlem, because there's there's a Haarlem in the United States, and there's also a Haarlem in the Netherlands, but the Netherlands spelling is like H-A-A-A, umlaut, A, it's, but so that's why I call it Haarlem. But he says,
so they don't have no Globetrotters there then, huh?
No.
It'd be funny if they had one, though. The Dutch version.
Oh, I think I have. I do. Yeah, I'm gonna get a copyright check for the Globetrotters theme.
Man.
That would be so funny. The Globetrotters come out on bicycles. Look at them. They're playing basketball on bikes. All right.
Yeah, man.
All right, he says, hey, Ken, this is from Rob in Haarlem. He says, hey, Ken, check out these stupid kids throwing all kinds of stuff at my drone.
Oh, man.
My plan was to shoot some footage and send it to them, like I do sometimes. People almost always appreciate that very much. Not these douchebags. That's what he says.
Dang.
See you, buddy, Rob from Haarlem. So watch his drone being attacked by these ne'er-do-wells, these Dutch ne'er-do-wells.
Little hoodlum.
Yeah, little hoodlums, little maggots.
Hoodlums.
Now, this sounds like it's the DJI FPV drone.
Okay. Oh, they got a little liquid courage in them, I think, there, Ken.
Yeah. So when a bunch of them get together.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so keep your eye on this guy. All right?
He's going to impress them ladies and throw a beer.
Right, yeah. I think he was just surprised by the drone. Hey, look, a drone.
Now watch this.
Yeah, I want to play it. Hey, check this out. Hold my beer.
Don't waste a full one on it there, Elmore.
I think when I do my voice, I'm actually doing a Tater impression.
Maybe so.
Don't it sound like you? Kind of right, Tater?
I don't know what I sound like, but I guess.
Oh, hell.
You're the guy with the ear, man.
I tell you what, man, they just done throwed something at the thing.
Oh, man.
Man, they're getting it done. So they do it again.
Congratulate me.
Yeah. But Rob, he keeps going back for more.
I would have to buzz him a few times.
Oh, yeah. Oh. If they're throwing stuff and I'm flying like a regular 6-inch quad, I am going to hover near them and then take off real fast and terrify them with my air blender. But watch this guy. Watch this dude. Douchebag.
You missed.
Yeah, but he really tried.
Yeah, he did. All he's doing is littering now.
Yeah. Throw like a girl, kid. Yeah, throw like a girl. Let one of those girls throw.
Yeah,
look at that, man. Oh, that's terrible.
Tater Tot throws better than that.
Yeah. So then he had enough of that and he lands it. Let's get a gander at Rob here. So there's rednecks all over the world.
That's it, man. They're everywhere.
There's some Dutch rednecks for you. Wow. Thanks for sending that in.
Yeah, that
Rob.
was interesting.
I I hope you find. I wish that kid nothing but. Wouldn't have been funny if he threw it and he fell out of the boat. Now
I was hoping. I was what I thought you were going to allude to there, and I was like, "Come on, please fall your butt in that water."
That would have been million views. So before I get to now, all we have left is the viewer video of the week, which is bleeping-tastic, and the giveaway. But before we give away this fine light, which is quite the value, I must say, from Loom Cube. Let's go ahead and I think there's another train coming around the bend.
Yeah,
is there? Let's people all over the world join in if you want to.
It's a super chat.
Let's start a super chat train. All right, let me back up here and thank everybody so much who was super chatting during our guest and everything. Let's see. We got Cliff Combs, cliffhanger photo with the 333. Thank you. We got some. Oh my goodness, we got 8 new members tonight. 8 new members.
What?
It's always a goal of mine to get at least 10 every night. But,
okay.
Man, Tater, you got to tell them the pre-show members only content.
Yeah.
I will. All right. Let me show you. Lexus sent this box. Oh, you almost saw what was in there. And we opened it. So only the members will know what's in the box. What's in the box? Become a member and you'll find out. Thank you to new members, World Drone Community, Seth Greer, Spaz and the Undead, who gave us that,
I love that
wonderful ska version of the Pigeon Jerky. Now a member of the Pigeon Jerky gang.
Yes.
Captain Rob Morgan. Isn't that an alcohol?
Morgan.
Isn't that that's an alcohol, isn't it? Thank you,
Captain Morgan. Yeah,
thank you, Captain Morgan, for the $2. I believe that's the first super chat I've gotten from him. Peg. Oh goodness, Peg. Peggy H. Thank you so much for becoming a Heron Bird. Appreciate that. Johnny Mac 26 with a 2-pounder. Thank you for watching in Europe. And we got Koshat all over the place. Philip Koshat with the $5. He says, "Pick me." And new member, Deplorable Juan. Thank you. He became a member of the Heron Birds and now has access to all of the privileges that being a member offers you, like those cute little Heron Bird things up there, and the emoticons and all of the content that I post from time to time. Lexus, sorry I'm late. Did I miss the train? No, ma'am, you're on board, and thank you very much, right. Lexus. And Lexus, you are in the bonus material.
Yes, ma'am, you are.
And okay, so we have some more people hopping on the train. Jay Young, thank you so much for the $5.
Thanks, Jay.
Still poor, but I'll welcome Lexus. And another great username, Smoking Sea Cow.
I love that. That's got to be one of my top 5.
Love these trains. Choo choo. I really do appreciate all of your generosity because it is quite the task to put these shows together. This is show number 113, 213. Been doing this constantly every week for over 4 years.
Week,
so
even in the hospital, man.
Yeah, when I was in the hospital, the morphine shows.
Yeah, those. Hey, man, those are worth rewatching.
Yeah, go back and watch that when I got trapped outside the hospital because I was all doped up on morphine. Yeah. And Mr. FP with the $2. Choo choo MFers, he says.
Hey,
thank you, Mr. FPV.
Choo choo, baby.
And thank you for coming out to Mindfield. The Grumpy Vlogger in the house. Hey, Grumpy.
Hey,
good
buddy.
to see you, buddy. Fantastic show again. Thanks for the entertainment, Ken, Jeff, and my buddy Tater. Hey, Tater, he says. Jenna C. from Tennessee.
Tennessee, all right.
And I've got a video from Jenna that we will share coming up in just a minute. $20 from her to all the new Heron Birds. Yeah, we got a whole new.
We got another one.
Another one. Yeah, thank you. A whole new flock of Heron Birds and members. And that's just flocking wonderful. I appreciate it.
That is flocking amazing.
Brad Berry with a $25. Don't get ahead of ourselves. Brad Berry, the $25. Very generous. Thanks, Jeff, for all you put up with. Yes, I'm sure time to time I get the Jeff pity super chats because we put Jeff through so much. And he's always here. You can always depend on him. Thank you, Brad, very much for that. Northern Tier FPV with a $10. Yo, Ken, awesome show as always. Thank you, Northern Tier. And Jason Blanton just became a member. Wow, we've got 9 members right now. One more and we'll have the 10. He became a member of the Heron Birds. And oh my goodness. Shandolamite. Oh, Shandolamite. I got you, 420.
Yeah.
Wonder what that's about, 420. I don't know what the hell that's going on there. Thank you for that. And ladies and gentlemen, Lexus. $100 from Lexus. Oh my goodness. I think I'm getting the vapors. Oh my goodness.
That Alexis, you're such a generous lady.
You really are. Thank you, Alexis. Thanks to you, I can eat this month. You're the best.
Yes.
Because, the whole car stuff taking it out of me. My apologies for being so late. I was out buying some more guns. Of course, it's Texas. Hey, almost forgot. I received a DJI Mavic Mini SE. Okay, she got the SE. Gonna have to watch the replay. Dying to know how Minefield went and your trip to retrieve your car. Much love and respect. Thank you, Alexis. And again, if you want to see what was in the care package that wonderful lady sent, become a member and check out the member content.
I want to see what's in that package.
Soups. What a simple and elegant username. Soups. With a $10 super sticker. Thank you so much. And Brad Henderson, I can see the caboose right now. Brad Henderson, $5. Enjoy the show and the work you put into it every week, Ken. Tune in every week when I can. And Harpman. Harpman with the $5. Hi, Ken. Harpman here, protecting the skies for drone flyers around the globe. We salute you, sir.
He's a Harpman.
Harpman. He's got a cape. Able to play stringed instruments in a single bound. He's Harpman. And ladies and gentlemen, just entering the arena right now, it's Jimmy J.
Jimmy J.
He is the caboose. Thank you, Jimmy J. Minefield was great. Great to see you again, Ken, and everyone from the chat I got to meet in person. What a great weekend. It was really great to see so many people and to put a face to the name. And to make
Jimmy J, he's nice.
He's super nice. And, to make all these people real. These are real people up here. These are actual human beings doing this.
Yes.
And it's great to meet you guys. And that's one of the great, wonderful things about Minefield. Again, I will post the video of Minefield footage tomorrow sometime. And, Bob Casey Ariel with a quick $5. Hey, Ken Heron. Old Double Nickel had a good day at Minefield. Thank you very much for coming out. Appreciate it. There's so many people that met. Joseph Crane with the $5. Hey, Ken and Tater, great show tonight. Tried my first FPV goggle yesterday. Oh, you're going down the rabbit hole. You're going down the black hole.
Yeah, your wife's gonna hate you.
You're in it now. You're in it now, man. FPV is drone meth. That's what that is.
It is.
Just try it once. You'll be fine. Just once. Just a little. Eric S. with the $10. TNL all day long over SNL. Thanks, Ken and Tater. That's so kind of you to say that. What a compliment. Yeah. Thank you, Eric S. And D-Man or Die-Man? I think it's D-Man. I'm D-Man. D-Man, $5. Thank you so much for contributing. Thanks, Ken. Hope my video makes the cut. It's when I pick videos, it's not whether they're good or not. I actually pick out videos on Wednesdays. Okay, so if you can get your videos in to this before Wednesday, then that's when I go through them. And it's not necessarily the best, most talented stuff. It's either funny or entertaining or,
some grabs your eye.
Right, or it's a new drone pilot, someone who's edited for the first time. We put the spotlight on you guys. And
I like that.
Alexis has done a member upgrade.
What?
She is now a Razketeer, and with that, we've got there's different levels, and I think she's at the highest, I believe. Razketeers. And with that, we have our 10 that we require, and one more. Peaceful Lion Drones is a new member, putting us over our goal.
Yes.
And welcome to the Heron Burst to you. That is so awesome. Now,
you know what it is? They all want to see that video of that box open.
That's right. They want to see Alexis box. And who doesn't?
It's worth it. Yeah.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She knows what I'm saying, right, Alexis? Okay. No need to explain it. All right. So let's play that video from Genesee, who I met in Tennessee, but actually lives in New York. Here she is with her friend at a very scenic location. Check this out.
Booth Bay Harbor in Maine is an absolutely wonderful place to visit, and it's the only place that we get a chance to fly our drones before it started to rain later on in the morning. And here's Nancy flying her Mavic. And that is a great shot of my feet.
Like those props.
We stayed at Brown's Wharf Inn, and even Mr. Brown is well protected from the COVID.
Fisherman's friend.
The inn is a really lovely place to stay. We had a great time. It's got 3 floors, as you can see. Every room overlooks the water. You got your own balcony. Now, Booth Bay Harbor, besides being incredibly gorgeous, and like most harbors in Maine, it is a working harbor. There's plenty of lobster boats and fishing boats and industry alongside the harbor, but this harbor, it has a pedestrian bridge that's starting to come into view that allows folks to easily get from one side to the other for shopping and food and restaurants and fun, all that good stuff.
Whoa! Oh!
Unless I have a pretty open space, I usually like to hand catch it.
There
if you
you
ever
go.
get a chance to go to Booth Bay Harbor, absolutely put it on the list. You will not regret it.
That is wonderful.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much for sending that in, Jenna. And I love it when people narrate their videos.
I do too. I got a stupid question.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah, what is it?
I'm in Louisiana. We don't have many sailboats. How come they park them sailboats way out there? They got that big long thing on the bottom of them, and they can't.
Well, yeah, they're the keel of the boat. What is it? How low a boat sits is the. Oh, I can't remember the terminology, but it's got a keel. The stabilizing. A lot of sailboats have that stabilizer under there that goes way deep. So it's probably just a matter of it can't come in.
I got you.
Or they're just avoiding you. Could be. I mean, one or the other. I'm not sure.
Hey, either way, that's what I'm talking about.
I want to encourage.
We just have bass boats here mostly.
Yeah. I want to encourage more ladies to send in their videos because this is pretty much a sausage fest.
Yeah, we love you, ladies.
Absolutely. Please send in your videos to kenheronupload@gmail.com. Include your music source, of course. And if you need copyright-free music, free month, 330 days from Epidemic Sound. Trial links in the description. You can use the music all you want as long as you use it on your social media. Any music that you use in that 30-day time, even if you cancel, is retroactively good. So you don't have to worry about that. And remember, if it's not epidemic, it's crap. That's right. That's right. And I had a shirt. I don't know where it is. That somebody gave me at Minefield, and it said it's Epidemic Sound on the back. If it's not epidemic, and on the back it says it's crap, and it had Kelly Green's picture. I'll share that next week, but I don't know where it is. I got so many great things that I met so many wonderful people at Minefield.
Man,
so
like so much fun.
Now, before we play our game, just very quickly, I want to share a quick tale about my damn car. Okay, and I probably need some very sad music.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Say it ain't so.
Well, I rode a teeny tiny plane up to Maryland to get my car. And I got my car. Look, there's me in my car. Yay, my car, everything's good. Woo!
Hey,
yeah. Well, it was okay for the first 6 hours. I had 13 hours to drive back when I'm exactly in the middle near Chattanooga, Tennessee. Boom! Car.
No.
Same problem on the side of the road. That's the only image that I could stomach to share. Anyway, so it's a Mazda RX-8, and everybody's the rotor, it sucks. Apex seals. It's not. It's something. It's something electrical that this one shop in Maryland could not figure out, even though they charged me thousands of dollars to do it. I found a place in Chicago. I'm going to Chicago, by the way, next week, and Keith from D&D Aerials is going to follow me up there so that he can pick up the pieces of my car as I'm driving up there. There's a specialty shop, rotary shop in Chicago. So I'm going to drop off the car. I already talked to them. They said, "Oh no, these people don't know what they're doing. We'll fix you right up." So I'm like, "Well,
so they know how to do race engines."
Well, they have more experience with the Series 2 RX-8. Okay, that's all I'll say. I don't want to disparage Maryland.
For the RX-8 haters out there, now, if you've seen the Fast and the Furious, when Dominic rolls up, he is in a rotary engine car.
I've had a lot of work done to the car, and new engine, everything. It should be running, but there's an electrical problem. It's not the motor. Motor's fine. It's an electrical problem. Okay, so I'm bringing it up to this place. Going to have them fix all the problems that the other people couldn't figure out. It's going to be good. So I'm going to Chicago next Friday, and I'm actually going to drop off the car and then hang out in Chicago for a while and film stuff.
Okay.
And meet some fans up there. So if you're in Chicago, in the Chicago area, and not doing anything Friday, I'm only going to be there one day, email me here and just put in the subject line Chicago, and we can meet up. I've got several people that I'm meeting up there. And you know what? Every time I go there, I'm thinking, I want to dive the Sears Tower, which is now the Willis Tower, but people in Chicago hate that. They call it the Sears Tower.
I made that mistake too when I went.
So I actually got Lance approval to fly on that day over the tower. Okay?
Wow. Well, you got to do it now.
However, one of the Chicago people told me, they said, well, anytime anybody flies a drone over there, police. So I'm not going to do it. It's located in a very busy part of downtown. There's, in Nashville, the tallest building there is the AT&T building. And in Nashville, at that place, the AT&T building has a long lawn and roofs of other buildings where if you're diving, you can come out of the dive, because that's what you have to think about. Right. When you're diving, you're going to be going at terminal velocity, and you got to pull out of it. And you're going to need some room ahead of you. So there's room in Nashville to do all that kind of stuff. Not in Chicago. So I'm not going to do that because I want to, even though it's legal, even if it's legal, I'm not going to do it because you just don't know. Cars could pull up, people. Anyway. But there are other places in Chicago that I will film. It's going to be fun.
Yes, it will be.
Again,
there's so much interesting stuff to see there. Go by Don Shula's and eat there.
Yeah, but I'm definitely not getting pizza because Chicago does not know what the hell they're doing with pizza. Sorry. No. If your pizza's this thick, it's not pizza. It's pie.
Yeah.
All right.
It's pie.
All right, so now it's time to win. Win. Pick me.
Pick me, ladies and gentlemen.
Pick me. Okay, we're going to do a contest. And if you listen to my radio show at WJLI, Rock 98.3 in Paducah, Kentucky, you may have already heard this. So no cheating. And I'm going to ask you, Tater, to close the chat after you pick someone. Pick a person to win.
Okay.
I'm going to pick a person to win. If Tater gets the best out of 10, and I'll tell you what the contest is here in a minute, then his person will win. If he loses, then my person will win. So even if he loses, you win.
Okay.
And you will win this fantastic light from Lume Cube. Lume Cube!
Okay.
This is their latest offering. It's an Edge desk light, and it's fan-freaking-tastic. So, have you picked someone?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to pick someone, hopefully, that I've never picked before. Does it help if you're a member and you can use those emoticons? Yeah.
Yes, it does.
But I'm going to try to encourage someone to become a member by picking a non-member, okay? Did you pick a member or a non-member?
I picked a non-member,
so
you
I
did. Can encourage them to.
Okay, I'm going to pick a member then.
Okay.
Oh, wow, it's quite the speller. Tell me a joke while I try to write this person's name down.
All right, a good old joke. Here we go. Well, I spent a lot of money and time and effort child-proofing my house, but the kids still get in. Okay, you can stop saying pick me. We've got our people, and now I will reveal to Tater the game, and I have a feeling that you're going to be good at it. Oh, okay.
Okay. Are you a fan of Star Wars and Star Trek?
Yes.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not hardcore person, but yeah, I've seen a few.
Okay, all right. So the name of the contest is Wars or Trek. I'm going to give you a list of characters.
Okay.
And you just tell me whether it's a Star Wars character or a Star Trek character.
Okay, all right, that sounds good.
As not to be tempted by the chat, I am asking you to close the chat now so that people can play along. You can win the home game and a box of Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat, of course. But let's go ahead and play Wars or Trek, okay?
Okay, all right.
All right. So here's the first one.
Okay.
Wesley Crusher, Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Trek.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah.
Q.
Wait.
What?
Q is also Star Trek.
Correct. Admiral Akbar, Wars or Trek?
Wars.
Correct. Wow, everybody's getting this. I'm just looking in the chat. You guys are really, really good. Let me see. Oh, yeah. You guys are getting it. All right. Neelix, Wars or Trek?
Ooh.
I'm
going to say, I don't know, so I'm just going to guess Trek.
Correct. Yes. Neelix was a bartender, I think, on Deep Space Nine. How do I know that?
Oh, okay.
Because I'm a dork. All right.
I like it.
Yes, everybody got that one. All right. Mace Windu, Wars or Trek?
That's Wars. Mace Windu.
Correct. C-3PO.
Oh, Star Wars.
That's right.
What else could it be?
Queen Amidala, Wars or Trek?
Wars.
Very good. Deanna Troi.
Deanna Troi, the counselor on the Star Trek Enterprise.
Yes. Lando Calrissian.
Oh, he's the guy, and that's in Star Wars, second one.
That's right.
In the 70s.
Tasha Yar.
Tasha Yar was the very cute person that came back to Trek The Next Generation a few times.
Yes, the Star Trek. And she was very cute when she was on the show, not to disparage her at all, but don't Google a current picture of her.
Yeah.
Okay? That's horrible of me to say, but, some of us don't age that well.
Yeah.
I'm a melted candle of my former self. All right. Jabba the Hutt.
Star Wars.
Yes. Uhura.
Uhura is on the original, damn it, Jim, Star Trek.
Yes. So far, you're spotless. This is great. 7 of 9.
7 of 9, the Borg. That's Star Trek.
Yes. And by the way, there was a...
She was kind of cute.
She was cute, but I have to say this, because I know it's all dudes watching. There was a porn edition called 6 of 9. I may have rented that. Okay, just a few more. Chakotay.
Chakotay. Man, that's a new one. I'm going to guess Wars on that one.
Trek.
Chakotay.
Sorry. That's your first wrong answer.
Damn.
All right. Okay. Odo.
That's going to be Star Trek.
Correct. Commander Cody.
That is Star Wars.
Yes. Boba Fett.
Man, everybody loves Boba Fett. I had one when he was about that. When he still shot the deal out of his bag. Star Wars.
Star Wars, that's right. Catherine Janeway.
Captain Janeway. She is Star Trek.
Absolutely. 2 more. They may seem obvious. Yoda.
Let's see. Wars it was.
Yes. And the final one is Worf.
Worf?
Well,
that was definitely Star Trek.
Correct, sir. So you win. You only got 1 wrong. So who did you pick to win the Loom Cube Edge Desk Light?
I picked the Ridge Flyer 32.
Excellent. Very good. Congratulations. You've got this wonderfully constructed, absolutely wonderful, bright, perfect Loom Cube desk light.
Yeah.
You can also have it be your vlogging light as well.
Right.
There you go. So should I even mention who I picked? because they
yeah,
don't.
you got to let us know who you pick.
Okay.
Show me a little love.
Can you offer them a prize of singing?
I'll definitely try.
Do you have a song in mind? You always have a song. You're very musical.
Yeah, I got a song in mind. I don't know if it'll get you copyright strike, but I'll try it.
Well, the non-winner was Peg Heinfling.
Oh, Peg.
Peg. All right, and
sorry.
Here's your consolation prize from Tater.
Okay. When I heard you were leaving, gonna leave me far behind, so far behind. You'd ran off with another.
Man, I really love having the ability to mute the people. I apologize for that, Peg, but we still love you anyway. Tater, you there?
Yeah, Ken's a singing guy around here.
No.
Weird Al was just coming to mind.
You know what? Karaoke, man. You don't have to be good to have fun at it. Right?
That's right.
Exactly right. Okay. Now, there's one more thing that I wanted to share before we get to the viewer video of the week, which is absolutely, where did I put it? Did I
don't say you dropped it.
Oh, no, I think I just threw it away by accident.
Oh, dang.
Hold on. No, I got it. I resurrected it. Okay. No, it's right here. Here you go. I was just, okay. Whew. I was going through the motions.
You built that thing up, man. We got to see it.
I know. No, I have it. It's great. Okay, but first, ladies and gentlemen, it's our sponsor, RemotePilot101.com. RemotePilot101.com. There you go. It's the place to go to see the man, Jason Schappert. You know, the guy with 2 watches. That's right. He's got Zulu time, and he's got Apalaka, Florida time, wherever the hell he is in there.
Yeah.
He is a pilot instructor. He knows what he's talking about. It's the best study course to get your FAA 14 CFR Part 107 certification so that you can legally make money with your drone. Use Heron18 right there. Discount code Heron18 to get 30% off. That knocks it down to about $104. And boy, howdy, it is the best
you just
way.
Can't beat that with a stick.
You can't. And it'll make you happy. Once you get that knowledge, it will make you very happy, like it did our buddy Jeff from Atlanta.
Oh yeah, Jeff.
Hold on. Hold on. I gotta do this. You gotta see. Jeff came out and he was so happy he did a little dance. Here he is.
Oh yeah, I love this.
This is right after he graduated. SSH drones. He actually got a flat tire and couldn't make minefield.
Oh.
And he arrived right as I was leaving. So there's our buddy Jeff from Atlanta. Very happy. Jeff. Pop a cork, baby. There you go.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, you can't beat him. That's it.
That's the feeling you get when you use RemotePilot101.com. And
love it.
There you go. Love you, mean it. RemotePilot101.com. Again, Heron18 is the code. All right.
We'll get you some of that.
Now, I did ride a little Buddy Holly killing plane up to Hagerstown, Maryland. What?
I just didn't realize what you said.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sorry. That'll be the day.
A planelet.
Yeah. It was a little plane, and I wasn't nervous because my radio morning show partner is a pilot, and he agreed to take me up there a second time.
Oh no.
Yeah, and it's about a 3 or 4 hour ride. He is not instrument rated. He has VFR, visual flight rules only, and there might have been some weather, and so he had another pilot in there with him that was instrument rated. So it was me and him and another pilot. So I wasn't really worried. But I was up there, and I don't fly all the time, and the clouds were these big, juicy, fluffy, marshmallow, cotton candy looking cumulus clouds, and I just kept filming. So here's me in the plane, just being totally fascinated with the clouds. And I'm like, I even told him, I was like, hey guys, are you seeing these cool clouds? This is cool being up the clouds, right? And they're like, yeah, clouds, whatever. Because they see
just
it.
Want to get out and sit on one, don't it?
Right, they see them all the time. But I was like, man, this is so cool, being out with the clouds. And
they need to appreciate their clouds more.
Right, they weren't impressed. But then the clouds got even cooler. They got extra poofy, right? And I started seeing like faces in the clouds. And
that looks like Alice Cooper.
Right, but Jason wouldn't fly through any of the clouds.
Oh,
like the other pilot, the instrument-rated pilot, he was like, "Yeah, just go fly through. It's not gonna hurt anything."
Yeah.
But he wouldn't, and I kept wanting him to. But then the clouds started getting even better and closer to the plane.
It's like you're flying downtown past the buildings.
Isn't that cool though?
I love it, man. It's the most beautiful feeling in the world to be up there.
And I kept telling him, I was like, dudes, check out the clouds, man. They're like, yeah, clouds, whatever. Yeah, I got my instruments here. I have clouds. And
he's trying not to kill everybody.
Well, he would fly around the clouds like they were made of brick. I wanted to go through one because I'm an FPV pilot. I'm like, through stuff, over stuff, around stuff, you know. But then in this final video, the clouds got even more awesome.
Wow.
And we were closer to them than ever. Look at that. Isn't that just...
That looks like you're standing at the base of a big building in Chicago or something.
It was just so cool, man. What a fun plane ride.
That is cool.
Yeah, man.
Cessna ride. I think maybe they don't fly through the clouds because it generates some turbulence or something. Maybe
there was a little. It was a very smooth ride, but it was kind of turbulent when we got near the ridges and the updrafts and everything. But
that's just a free fun factor. Comes with the ride.
But I kept saying, dudes, look at the clouds. Look at the clouds. They're laughing
They're
at me
probably like, man, look at this noob back here.
Right,
never flown before.
Clouds. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
We got a noob in there. He's looking at the clouds over.
We got a cloud watcher over here.
Right. Okay. So we haven't really shared much FPV stuff today, have we?
Nope.
And we really
it's
should.
About time.
Someone sent me a video of a guy who lost his FPV quad after hitting a pirate ship.
Oh, no. What?
Yeah. You want to see it? Well, that's what they call it.
Yeah, I want to see it.
This is from Canada, and I reached out to him, and he said I could share this. It's a really cool little video, and there's a link to the rest of the video in the description, but check this out.
I just lost my drone.
Imagine living near that. That would be too much of a temptation to fly all the time.
Goonies all the way, baby. Goonies.
Yeah. Isn't that a cool thing?
I would be there every Goonie Saturday of the week, man.
Yeah. And then here's where he lost it, he thinks. Boop, right there. Now, if you look close at this stabilized non-FPV footage, you can see they're standing on the boat.
Oh, they're on the boat?
Yeah, they're on the boat flying. Watch it. See them sitting there on the bow?
Yeah.
Look at that.
How'd they get out there?
I think they waded. It's not too deep.
Okay.
But, I mean, there's trees growing on the boat. It's been there a while.
Oh, man, that's cool.
Isn't that neat?
I'd get to get in the crow's nest.
Oh, I don't know if I'd climb the mast. But I might fly around there. Even though it's a water death scenario for your drone, I might try to get. And this is a teeny tiny little whoop thing.
Oh, wow. So he's really got to be flying.
Yeah, this isn't a big drone. But he got some good shots before. And then watch what happens.
He did.
Watch this.
Oh, bam. Oh, no.
And that was it.
We're one with the sea now. Let's just take a moment to mourn the loss of our fallen soldier.
Yeah, we've all been there.
Just because the drone's gone doesn't mean my FPV career is over. I'm just getting started. If you have that treasure hunting urge, there's a pirate ship in Ontario with some now new buried treasure right in front of it.
And there you go. So X marks the spot. Thank you, Kurt Jurgen, for letting me share that with everybody.
That was very cool.
Wasn't that cool?
I like that.
That might be too much of a temptation for me. I generally don't like to fly FPV over water. But, that'd be
worth it, though.
That would have been too much.
Just put some flotation or something on there.
That's it. Yeah, that's what you need. That's what you need. All right, well, I guess it's time for the viewer video of the week. And remember, the viewer video of the week will get a prize from freewellgear.com. Do check them out. Tell them Ken sent you. freewellgear.com. All kinds of cool products for your drone, for your regular camera. Look at all these
Dude, they got it all.
Yeah, ND filters for all DJI products, Osmo, even the Evo and the Skydio. So,
wow.
All right. So the winner this week of the Freewell filters is Brad Henderson.
Brad Henderson. Congratulations.
Brad Henderson. Now, this is what a great video. I really, really love this. Have you heard of the Moonlight Ramble?
No, I haven't.
Well, this happens in St. Louis, Missouri. The Moonlight Ramble is where they have like just thousands of bicycles, and they ride at night all together.
Okay.
So this is the 57th. Yes, this is the 57th annual and the world's original nighttime bike ride, where thousands of riders took over the streets of the Grove for a leisurely bike ride through the streets of St. Louis. The video was captured by the Air 2S, and with approval from race director as well as local authorities. And he says, I'm also an FAA Part 107 certified. And the music is, boom, epidemic sound, because it's not crap.
Not crap.
There you go. So here it is. The viewer video of the week from Brad Henderson. The Moonlight Ramble. Enjoy.
Wow.
I want to do this.
Me too.
God, that looks like fun.
Man, I got 2 bikes. You can come over.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can ride one of them.
I might do this next year.
Look at that.
I mean, it's just a spectacle.
It's like a bunch of diamonds pouring out of something.
Yeah, look at them all. They go as far as the eye can see.
Wow. That is so cool.
Brad Henderson is watching. He's watching us now. He's in the chat. Thanks for
Brad,
sending this in,
get
Brad.
good, man.
This is just so great. And the Air 2S really takes good night. This is This stream is in 1080, but I'm sure he took it in 4K.
Oh yeah.
But man, this really does. Do they make you wear a helmet? Because I wouldn't. I don't wear a helmet when I ride a bike.
I think they do.
Do they?
Yeah.
Nah. Can I wear?
I want to know how many people were there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me a minute.
Yeah, I'll give you.
Wow, St. Louis is so cool.
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's so fantastic. Thank you, Brad Henderson, for sharing that. And that
was worth it.
That really was. Now, how old are you, Tater, if you don't mind me asking? You're how? You're 30, I don't know, 40, 40, what are you?
Yeah.
40 something? 40,
yeah.
40, whatever. How old?
Yeah.
Come on, man. It's not like I'm asking you how much you weigh.
I'm about half a century, man.
Are you 50, dude?
Yeah, half century.
Nice. Me too. So, you remember growing up, riding your bike, no helmet, no pads, no gloves, nothing. You're just like, man. Just get out there and Evel Knievel it all day long.
All day long, baby.
So, now, I'm not saying that kids today shouldn't wear a helmet, but I'm not going to do it.
It's weird wearing a helmet when you're used to not wearing one.
Yeah,
for so long.
yeah, and I just,
Bike.
I mean, you should. Yeah. And
Yeah.
people in Kentucky, now, there's no helmet law in Kentucky for motorcycles. You people are morons. I will wear a helmet in Kentucky, even if you get a ticket for wearing a helmet. I would still wear a helmet because I know.
What my dad said? He worked in the motorcycle shop, and he goes, "Son, if you have a $10 head, buy a $10 helmet."
Right. That's what they say. Yeah, they say, where are the cheap helmets? Well, how much is your head worth?
Yeah.
Right.
How much is your brain worth to you, buddy?
Yeah.
They sold a lot of helmets with that.
I'll always wear a helmet because, especially in Kentucky, because you know what? I've been in Kentucky and
you've seen them drive.
They don't have a lot of great trauma centers that I could see.
They'd have to airlift you somewhere.
And besides, you know how they check for internal bleeding in a trauma center? And you know how they do that?
Man,
that's how they do it.
No.
I've been there.
Yeah,
and they don't
see if he's bleeding anymore.
They don't even warn you.
Oh, that's just ketchup from a hot dog earlier today.
They don't even warn you. They're like, okay, we're going steady now.
They probably got one of them over there with the camera. Okay, go.
All right. This is stuff that we should save for the members only content,
Yeah,
which is fantastic. And I think we got just a few more things to mention here. Mike Brown became a member. Thank you very much for becoming a member of the Pigeon Jerky Gang. And Bob Casey became a member of the Heron Birds. And with that, we've got a dozen new members just tonight.
Bob Casey.
Wonderful. And I will post the Alexis care package video tomorrow. Okay? So I guess that's it. I'm going to give you, Tater, the last word.
Well, hang on a second. We forgot something.
What is it?
I
don't know what we. I don't know what we forgot. There's nothing we forgot. I don't know what. People are typing something in the text. I don't know. Let's just go ahead and end the show.
We hope you enjoyed the show.
Just kidding. Come on, we got to go in the Raz chamber. We need to go into the Raz chamber, everyone. Oh, this is a wonderful place. No bad things can happen here. Nothing but good.
No proctology exams in here.
No, nobody's bleeding internally here. All your taxes are done. All your boo-boos have been kissed. And everything is just nice and calm and wonderful here in the Raz chamber. So, but there is one rule. One rule only here in the Raz chamber. And what is that rule, sir?
Thou shalt not pass the gas.
There's no farting in the Raz. So now sit back and enjoy.
Oh, dang.
Alexis! I don't believe it! I don't believe it!
I didn't think women were supposed to fart.
I didn't think they did, but apparently now they do. Alexis, you dirty, dirty, dirty bird. You dirty, delightful bird. We love you. Thank you so much for watching, everybody.
We hope you enjoyed the show half as much as you would have if it had been twice as good.
Man, thank you so much, Tater, for co-hosting. I really appreciate your time and your comedic way about you.
Man, I had a good time tonight.
And thank you, Jeff Sills, for the news, and especially thank you to Csaba Singer, CEO and co-founder of H-Aero lighter-than-air drone aircraft stuff. And if you're still watching, yeah, he's asleep now, but send me one. I want to play with it. Send me one. Man, thank you, everybody, for all of your support. Everybody, all the super chats and all the nice emails. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for being my friend. Until next time,
and bye.
As it.
enjoy pigeon jerky, the killer who processed meat. Enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow, and it's full of fiber to make them grow. You enjoy pigeon jerky, a killer who processed meat. Yeah. That was so funny.
You'll enjoy Thursday Night Live with Ken Heron and Kelly, Jeff and Ashley too. There'll be fun and quizzes and Kelly's misses. The bird is the word in the news. It's the #1 live stream, it's got pizzazz. There's only one rule, don't fart in the rats. If you think it's funny, super chat some money, 'cause TNL is here for you. Yeah!